like dailies. Sometimes I even forget about doing them.
I blame my lag on your Wuthering Waves, because
Yo, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody on my YouTube chat, everyone that is tuning in to the live stream today. We are doing a Wuthering Waves podcast today. Blazion is hosting it with Ryuku and VXV. And this is what we're doing. So I appreciate y'all to tuning in. Give some love to Blazion for organizing this, and W.
I was thinking that you were actually gonna like stream it Cabinetz, honestly.
Huh?
Because like you can have your chat and whatnot. I was thinking you were gonna do that.
I am
She
live
is
right now.
streaming it, retard.
Oh.
This
Great.
is the time I usually go live,
Great.
so I'm live. So yo, it's all good.
Oh, so everyone just saw me in my heated sleeping bag.
Man,
Thanks, Cap.
Holy shit!
Thanks for saying.
I
I
never
could be
actually
like
thought about when you
whipping up
start
my
stream.
dick here and people would see it.
I just know that
but-
whenever I like to twist, you're there. That's all I know.
Yeah, I'm always live. So yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so like the idea, like
Honestly, I need to check
I'm
out
gonna
what people are saying
say
now. I'm really
again the-
curious.
Wait, sorry.
I want to check out what people are saying on Cap's stream now, because I'm really curious.
my chat's nice. Okay, I have a very nice community. Allegedly.
Yeah. Like the
100%.
story.
Uh-huh.
I would say by far one of the best communities on Twitch is actually Caps.
I appreciate it. They're very silly. They're very silly. That's what they love doing. The
I'm
most.
gonna
They
say it
really
again.
embody the spirit of the internet in a very healthy way, which is what you want.
You said that in a very
Yeah,
unk
shouts
way.
out to all you
Like,
Cap fans.
I'm supportive of this. Yeah, you're cool.
The guys
And
like,
most importantly,
like
when it's time to throw hands, they throw hands.
it's like they're being held at gunpoint saying something positive about Cabinetz to her chat. I'm gonna do the following. I'm gonna send you guys links. It's just so you guys know. I already know that you guys know about this, but it's like if the guys don't remember stuff, I'm just gonna send it there. These are the top talking points. So like,
We're all yappers.
I'm not gonna show
It's
anything
alright.
of this
We're
on
all
stream.
yappers. We could yap for days. It's fine.
Great. Okay.
True.
Does this matter? No, this not matter. Okay, this matters because this is the Substat reroll. That's gonna be a good talking point. I think everyone's gonna agree on that one.
Yeah, I literally just did some rolls earlier just so for me to fully take in how annoying that was of a fail from their part.
On the post-production, I'm gonna like have to search on Twitter again when I saw that. There was like someone that made a reroll with the transducers. It had defense HP. It went to defense HP. I was like,
Same
no
thing happened to
fucking
me.
way, dude.
No, I have the same thing caught.
Wait, what?
Happening to me. So yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just not
awful,
going to
man.
say anything, because you all know where I stand about
Yeah.
things. So
Oh
fuck it.
yeah, you and RNG luck. Oh Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
Ryuku's
Okay.
the opposite of those. You see those awesome godly 10 pulls? Ryuku's the total opposite of that shit. This
have the worst
motherfucker
luck-
gets a hard pity at 200 pity.
Okay, that's crazy, bro. This is why we can't have nice things. Man. We cannot have nice things because of this. Okay, so I think everything's ready. Of course. Wait. Just in case. I just want to make sure.
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh
god.
my God,
Dude.
fuck
Oh my
me.
god.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes absolute sense. Wait, can you guys speak, please?
Boobs.
No.
Anything. All right, boobs. Thanks.
Okay.
Give me a second. Let me just hear this out.
Bubes.
If you need any footage and stuff, I could send you whatever I have of my highlight if you need
Is
it.
that okay?
If
Alright,
you need
sure.
it, if you need it.
Alright.
Yeah.
I might need it. It's just that I wanted to have like a better audio track from you guys because I think it was like too loud. That's why I wanted
sure.
to see it.
That's okay. If you need it though, just
That
let
was
me know.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to just wing it, I guess. Jesus Christ, man, this the tension is of nobody can see the tension, of course. Anyways, I don't have your chat. I have nothing on my screen. I just have your faces, and I guess that's what's gonna be, right? and it is what it is. Okay, so there's gonna be like an intro and all that. I'm gonna do that post edit. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. I'm gonna start in a bit. Give me a second. I'm just gonna stall for a bit.
Bro's shaking in his boots, man. Bro's nervous, bro. Everyone point and laugh at this guy.
Bro,
I'm
leave me
kidding.
alone.
I'm kidding. No, it's
Leave me
okay.
the
No,
fuck
I'll be
alone.
real. It takes guts to host a podcast. No, it takes guts. It's no, I understand.
He's got a point. She's
Mhm.
got a point. Whoops, sorry.
No, I think you were right first time. He's got a point.
You know what? Fuck off, dude. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be taken seriously. Fuck it. I'll use the fucking headphones. Whatever. I can hear you.
Here's how you
guys
do it,
speaking.
Blazion. You just do it. Trust me,
just
after the
do it.
first 3 lines, you'll be smooth as butter.
All right, sure. Fuck it, man. It is what it is. Welcome to the Gacha Gambit podcast, where dupes are either a gift or a cruel joke from the RNG gods. Hard pity is always painful, but at least it's a guarantee heartbreak. And a 50-50 are either filled with glory or filled with despair. I'm your host, Blazion, and I'm excited for the first episode of today. Today we have 3 guests with us, starting with an alphabetical order. Some say this person's opinions are divisive. Others think her favorite food is fish and chips. But everyone knows that this silly Welsh VTuber is Captain Cabinetz.
Hello, thank you for having me on. I'm excited to yap about our favorite gacha game.
Great. Now, I just want to ask, because I don't actually know what's your favorite food. Is it fish and
Yeah.
chips? Just to make sure.
No, it's
Okay.
potatoes and beans. Heinz tomato
Oh my-
baked beans, okay? And cheese, okay? Top 10.
Great. Now, I'm gonna go to the next person. Some say he went to Japan to flee from the toxic British gacha community. Others think he's a gacha husband connoisseur. And there's a slight chance that he interviewed a VA from a character of Wuthering Waves you might like. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you guys Ryuku Sensei. How are you doing?
I'm good. And yeah, did you not know I live in Japan? Did you not know that? I thought I must have mentioned. I've got to tell you, I live in Japan. Just so we're all clear. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's me.
I probably haven't known it after like the 5th time. Probably I remember that. But I wanted to ask you something about
Go for it.
VAs. Like I
Mhm.
know that you've been doing a lot of VAs interviews, right? I think I remember you making an interview on Scar, I believe.
Scar with Shai Matsun? Yeah.
I think so, right? Yeah. Okay. That's great. That's actually great. I never actually spoke with any VA in general. Hey, I'm just gonna
they're
think
all
about
amazing.
like, one of the characters that I like is Shangli. Have you done an interview on the VA?
Friendly and Ashley Haddad. Yes, I have. She's a wonderful woman to speak to. I love her.
That's amazing. That's amazing to hear. Now, the last person. Some say he's the gacha drama, neutrally speaking, journalist. Others think his video reactions take 3 business days to make. But he tries his best to listen to all sides of one story. Ladies and gentlemen, it's VXV Fiction. How are you doing, man?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. It turns out I was a profile and volume and everything, but Cap, I saw your
Alright.
stream. I was messing around. Hey, good to have you, man. Yeah, I just try to bring as much, let's just say, nuance to a not very nuanced space. And considering the nature of the internet, how dare you? What a sin for you to do that, man. And yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
It's good. It's good that you want to do that. Now I'm gonna expose this guy. This guy over here. I mean, under me. This guy, he basically was the first person to call me out because apparently he watched one of my oldest videos that I showed my face, and apparently I do look a little bit more chubbier than before, and he called me out on that. So
Yes.
yeah, the reason why I actually want to lose some weight is because of V. Just saying. I would use probably an avatar like a VTuber, and then like in like 6 months or like 1 year, you guys would see me completely jacked of course. But I think someone already
What? No,
pivoted
no, no.
to it.
We're gonna
Someone
assume
already
you're my
has that
girlfriend
idea.
at that point.
Sorry, I'm already
And at that
scrolling
point, you
there.
cannot take off the VTuber. That's it. You're screwed.
Yeah. Apparently, Cabinetz already stole that idea.
Yeah.
She's
No
already
one is
on
gonna
that
see what I look
path.
like for the next 9 months. And when I come out, I'm gonna be like Rhea fucking Ripley, okay? Like that's the goal right now.
Oh, you're going
That's
for the
crazy.
blow up, huh?
Yeah. And then,
That's
bro,
actually
bang a
crazy to
2
play.
million video idea. I lost 100 pounds in 1 year, and then I'm leaving Gacha forever. Okay, that's the plan.
W. No, okay.
That's a W in my
actually
book.
It would be crazy if actually was the case.
Blazing, just
Sorry,
need to make mention. I think your mic's a bit too high. You're kind of
You're
peaking,
peaking a
kind
lot.
of blowing
You're
it
peaking
out.
a lot, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
picking a lot. Oh, my
Yeah.
bad. I'm sorry. What if I do this?
Speak.
What if I speak a little
better.
bit,
Speak, man.
a bit far away from the mic?
No,
How
you're-
about
that's,
that?
There we go.
That's better, yeah.
Okay, so beforehand, I'm gonna make this message. This is gonna be on a serious note. I'll say this to everyone who's gonna watch this, everyone who's watching this live, and also to the content creators. Gacha Gambit is the conception of this is to unite the people, because usually in the space there's a lot of diversity at the moment, a lot of us versus them mentality, a lot of black or white mentality, and the issue at the moment is that the entire space is filled with toxic positivity and toxic negativity, not just between communities but also in the same community of the same game, which is nuts. And the reason why I wanted to do this is very simple. It's because we as content creators, we should strive to make the first steps, obviously, to try to, do something off of the space. And obviously, I should be the only motherfucker. No, I shouldn't be the one to say this, because my entire content, my entire channel is about Wuthering Waves and also comparisons. So I shouldn't be the first one to say this. Of course, I understand that, guys. But the thing is, it requires sacrifices to make these first steps, and I want to think that if people want more of this to happen in the future, I'm willing to do an entire 180 in the channel, in my entire channel, and just make Wuwa videos, these type of videos, and other games types of videos instead of making comparisons. So I'm not one of the people in this call that does this as a job or as a part-time job. I do this as a hobby for fun, and I'm already taking a few hits on my sub count, so it doesn't really matter to me if the videos get 100 views or whatnot. So yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to do this in the first place. For the content creators in the call, for Captain Cabinetz, for Ryuko Sensei, and for VXV, I want to say the following. Gacha Gambit, this is not to attack you guys. This is not to be aggressive against you guys. It's not to score victories, to score W's, to mock your point of views. The
Damn.
idea here is to hear what you guys want to say, listen to you guys, and even if we have different points of views, it's to actually understand why do you have that specific opinion. So you can have an opinion that I might disagree with, but I want to hear where you're coming from. Okay. So that's what I wanted to say beforehand, before us starting this. Okay. So obviously, I'm gonna start right beforehand. The first topic of today, obviously, this is about Wuthering Waves version 3.1, phase 1. Okay, about Wuthering Waves. This podcast is just about Wuthering Waves. The first thing that I wanted to say is version 3.1, the Wuthering Waves story of the game. What do you guys think about the story? First of all and foremost, before I pass the mic to Captain Cabinetz, I'm gonna say I think this is probably one of the best stories so far conceived by Kuro Games. I think that one of the many things that they keep improving on is the storytelling, and I believe that this character not only is a good story of the character, but also it brings us a lot of lore and a lot of information from Rover's past. And once again, I'm the guy that enjoys that type of stuff, so I enjoyed it a lot. And to me, it's a 9 out of 10. I don't give it more than that because there's always room to improve, But for what it is, I enjoyed it a lot. What about you, Cabinetz?
Well, I think everyone is pretty aware that I'm someone who's been one of the most critical voices when it comes to Wuthering Waves story, especially as it's been going through 3 point whatever. And even I am saying, as someone who has been mega critical, that 3.1 I think is a good turning point for how I think a story should be told or delivered, and really sets the scene for what I truly love about Wuthering Waves, and it has become my favorite story. I don't know if it's just recency bias, but it's become my favorite story that they've told so far, which is huge. And everything that I had a criticism about 3 point whatever, they kind of changed in 3.1 to a certain extent that made me really appreciate it a lot. So it has become my favorite story so far. And I'm sure we're going to get into the hows and whys and specifics later, but for my general overview, this is, yeah, my favorite story they've done so far.
All right. What about you, Ryuko?
Yeah, it's another story that I really, really enjoy. It's definitely in the top 3 of best stories that I think are in Wuthering Waves so far. Like, yeah, they still have certain things, but I agree with Cap on this. Like, there were certain issues that I've had with the storytelling, or the. I was just gonna say, like, it has felt formulaic in recent patches, but with this one here, it does feel like they've definitely made a turning point, and I hope that they continue like this level and this degree and this type of storytelling going forward. But in saying that, if they continue to do the same thing over and over and over again, we run into the same problem of running into a template, into a formula. And I do like it when they switch things up to keep people on their toes, because if you kind of expect what's going to happen, then it gets boring. So I like that this bit of a change here.
Great. What about you, V?
Kind of to follow up on Ryuko what you said, I really like the idea. However, not all switches are good switches, because I feel like the very thing that Cap actually highlighted recently when it comes to the storytelling, which is the kind of like this sort of stronger emphasis. I mean, it's always going to be there, but a stronger emphasis on advertising the characters in the banner and the importance the roles characters play within the story. It's like, yes, they should change that. Let's just make sure they do it in ways that are just more agreeable and appreciated by the community. It's just a little bit of something there. But for me, when it comes to my perspective, to be honest, 8 out of 10. The reveal that we had an adoptive daughter, in my opinion, was incredible. Peak storytelling. Changed the entire outlook of how Aemeath is perceived by me as a player. And obviously, of course, the story of the rover. I don't know about you guys, like the Dark Echo, like the Gundam Echo. Like, I always think like I'm summoning like this hidden rover. I don't know what it is. Like, that's the mental image I have of him now, which is pretty cool. And like, it's the best slot of Aemeath, which, again, looking at the story, is like peak cinema. It's like this cute piece of trivia that when you think about it, as you play Aemeath, I don't know if you guys have Aemeath or not, but as you play Aemeath and you do that type of stuff, knowing the story, there's a good feel that comes with knowing more about the character and actually using the character in that particular. I don't know, like, it's just, for me, it's peak. And then Rover, of course, the whole lore of Rover, the whole lore of Rover being revealed like from a different planet and everything. It's like we kind of saw it coming, but now I'm more curious about what the mission is. It explains how he was in space at the early opening scene of the entire game. So I'm pretty excited to know more about Rover, to be honest with you. I feel like the mystery has deepened, and pretty excited for that.
All right, great. I think that the story itself, just to wrap things up, it's crazy the amount of effort that they put on the game. We already know that with Kuro Games, usually they already made a lot of times the child model of characters, but they went out of their way to create a different type of kit for Aemeath. It's interesting, actually. They made specific move sets on the story that that are basically similar to Rover, just to showcase that he taught her how to fight, even though he has nothing to do with her actual sets. Some people might say on the internet that, oh, they are getting too lazy because they are copy pasting animations, but it's like it makes sense to the story. It's not like a certain character that repeats other characters' ultimate in other games of the genre. But that being said, I think it's it was really good. As for the aesthetics, for the lore itself, and I think all of us like agree that this is a step in the right direction, and we just hope that it keeps be- being this way as long as it's not, over repetitive, just like Ryuku said. That this is a good thing, you know. Now, speaking about the lore, because this is specifically like an adjacent point, which is an actual story lore, and storytelling conversation. Um, I want to say first and foremost that one of the reasons that made me enjoy this quest a lot is because it focuses on the rover's journey, and for everyone that already follows me, or everyone that already sub to me, they already know that my point of view is like an holistical way of viewing things, like in the grand scheme of things. For example, the fact that 2.8's story with Shiza, yes, it makes sense that it's her story with Rover, the character of the patch and whatnot. However, in our grand scheme of things, Rover's journey from 1.0 until 2.8 until 3.1, whatever, it's still Rover's journey. We are still experiencing his journey as a hero. Some people might dislike that type of story because they associate that with solo leveling, and people are just going to say that is like slop, right? But there are ways to execute a good story of the hero's journey, which is the reason why I really like the way that Wuthering Waves does things. Now, people in this call are probably going to have a different point of view on how they perceive the story as. But that's exactly the reason why we are having this conversation in the first place, right? So, going into Cabinetz, what you think about like the lore execution and the storytelling narrative of Wuthering Waves so far?
Overall or for 3.1?
Overall.
Wow. Overall for Wuthering Waves, the way they've executed their lore and story, I feel like that's a really big thing to cover because we've had a lot of stories so far. I think, again, I'm someone who's been very vocal about how they've been telling their stories. And for me, I'm always under the impression of, yes, this is definitely Rover's journey. But Rover has to be molded by the people that he comes into contact with. Because at the end of the day, he is seen as a sort of self-insert character. And the only way he is able to like tell a story is by other people getting involved to help him tell his story, right? Without Aemeath, we wouldn't know a lot of the stuff about his past. Without the people he comes into contact with, we wouldn't know a lot about his past. So that's why we have to also develop these relations with other people and characters in cast, and why I think it's important, because at the end of the day, even recently, the developers have kind of admitted that they want to create stories that immediately give you feelings first. They want you to have feelings about these characters rather than think about the hows and the whys. So I think that's why it's always important to me that like these characters shape Rover over time, and they're also important. I'm not saying that they should always be featured in every single quest all the time, but he's the reason why he understands himself. Well, they're the reason why he understands himself, and why I think it's important. And I think 3.1, to kind of pivot it to 3.1 specifically, they did a really good job with the whole telling of Rover's story, 1,000,000%. And I think they did one thing that I'm really, really glad that they did, is that they completely grounded him as a character. Because I think for so long, there's been lots of criticisms of Rover being this, he's just the guy that solves everything. He's just the almighty powerful, throw Rover in there and he solves everything and it's done. But now we know, like with 3.1, he might just be just one of many, just one guy on a mission that's sent here to do something. The scale of the current Thenodian Aleph 1 is so cosmically large that it immediately grounds his power to something smaller. We actually got a power scaling in real time with 3.1. We have Aleph 1, this huge Thenodian, this huge threat, which is cosmically large and massive. And then we just have Rover, who just happens to like have survived and come on by, and Aemeath, who completely humanizes him as like someone that tried to like help and raise her. And I think that's what Wuwa needed right now, is to completely ground and humanize Rover in this way. And he's not just this god and powerful and almighty. He has limits too. I think that was really important. So again, a lot of the criticisms that I've had about Rover and his story and journey are kind of getting like solved with 3.1. So if you want my quick rundown summary of that, because I feel like we could talk for hours about store and lore and storytelling.
Oh yeah,
So, yeah.
there's a lot I want to say about the power scaling of it all too.
Yeah, but that's I was really happy about. They really grounded him as a character in his power.
It's good that that people are starting to realize that Rover is an actual character. It actually has a personality. Although like being someone who is just he's just a person who has a lot of virtue, who wants to save others and whatnot. Sometimes that can like translate into a bland personality, and I understand that why would people want to care about this character in the first place, because they might not enjoy the character. And what's the other thing that it's in the patch? It's the character of the patch. So I understand that people would have a point of view, which is this is this character's story, and they just sideline Rover, and it makes total sense. Now the thing is, Rover is not Mary Sue that does it all, on his own. But he's also not a guy who, he always needs help. He's human, and that's what it means to be human. It's sometimes you help others, other times you need help, and that's what it is.
I would say I would comment though a little bit and say I do say like most of the time in every patch it is always the other characters he's with that is the reason. They're the proxy of how he can help solve the problem. He has to have other people around to help him. Like that's happened in almost every patch. Like that's why a lot of other characters tend to be like a main focus of those patches, because they're the proxy by which he helps to solve the problems.
True. I agree with that to some extent. What about you, Ryuko?
I just want to talk on like the idea of this being Rover's story, and yeah, it absolutely should be Rover's story. But the problem is, well, the problem that I've seen or that I've felt going through recent patches is that it always feels like he gets sidelines, like he's brought into just. Again, it plays on some of the things that both of you have said. Like it doesn't always like he is a proxy through which to solve the problems from the other characters, but it also. He just happens to be the one that can do the thing that the story needs him to do. But I want to, the thing that's been happening in the story so far, I'm talking about from since 1.3 up until this 3.1, with the exception of like, I want to say 2.5, is that it hasn't really felt like Rover's story. Like Rover's just been there, but it hasn't really been about Rover. Like he's going to this location to do a thing for these other people, but we haven't really had any kind of development for Rover. Like, what was the reason that we were supposed to go to Rinicita? It wasn't for Rover. Like there was something in there, but the reason was we were there for Abby. It made me feel like we were in there for Abby and find out what's going on with Abby there. And we still haven't like had any development or information on what's going on there. And when we go here, we're like 2.5. We learned a bit more about how flawed Rover can be as a person with the whole For Lover story quest. And then when we learn in 3.1 how caring Rover can be in the past as well, with the dynamic between Aemeath as well. And those two patches are some of my favorite in the game. And when I make criticisms against Rover about how the story has been set up around how much Rover plays into it, a lot of people just think like I hate Rover because it's Rover, and that's really not what it is. It's just like yes, he's the main character, he's a protagonist, but it doesn't mean everything has to be about him or around him at all times. Like, yeah, he's the one that drives the story, but people can also play parts in it as well. I want to say like equal parts, and that they all like work together, which is also another reason why I really liked the 2.7 story as well, like with the whole climax and the finale of Rinicita, like having everyone come together for that another big Avengers moment. When you get everyone working together and everyone playing on each other on their strengths and on their weaknesses as well, I really appreciate that dynamic of having everyone brought in. And to see again in 3.1 with like the first half specifically, having all the characters brought into the story, I think everyone can say, like, I think we all appreciated that, because when it does get into that formulaicness, and I'm not saying they can never do this because it has worked in the past, but when it gets into the formula and the template of somehow, for some reason, it just ends up being Rover and the banner character for whatever that story is, it kind of starts to get stale. But again, like I said, it's not impossible to pull off stories like that. Like with Cartathea's story, I really enjoyed Cartathea's story, but then that was like Cartathea's story, and it was like Rover and Cartathea. So there is a way to do it correctly.
Throughout 2.0 as well.
Exactly, and she was like brought in slowly from 2.0, then a bit in 2. Not really so much in 2.1, then in 2.2 and 2.3, And then, so there is a way to do that, and it does feel earned. And that's the thing that I really want more from the story, of like having that sense of like, we've earned this. And when it comes to, I think we can talk maybe on a bit later on about the whole harem waifu type things, and people think like I don't like that, and that's really not what it is. I just don't like it being given to me on a silver platter. I'd like to feel like I've earned their affection. If I just get given it, I'm like, okay, what was the point, really? If they're just happy with me from the start,
that it's happening
I don't really,
because they're the banner character. You're not because it's a story that's
exactly,
and that's the problem that like I have too.
It feels shallow. It feels shallow and superficial, and I don't like that. I like being the one as the protagonist to earn that affection. I want to go through that journey because that's what people like as well. And I think with this story in 3.1, we got all the characters working with each other. Like we got Lucilla, Sigrica, and Luke in there as well. All these other characters, and then they had that one-on-one with Aemeath in the second half, which I really enjoyed. I thought the way that this patch story, at least so far, was set out, I really enjoyed it, and I hope they continue with that in the future.
Do you know what I think?
One thing that I want to add is the fact that just like Cartithia, Aemeath was also shoved into the stories very slowly, a few nudges here and there. For example, in 2.8, and nobody saw this, but like there's some internet detectives that saw it. Like first of all, in 1.0, we already know the story about save the world, save the cat. You know, that was a nod to Aemeath's story. So it's obvious that Kuro Games has been planning this for a long time ago. It's not something that they've did it just because, right? In 2.8, we saw a falling star with the colors of Aemeath. So it's a nod to that as well. And also the go home thing of the guy. I don't even remember the name of the boss, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? The guy who says go home. He said it says once again in 3.1. And 3.0, you got the boop in the beginning of 3.0. So they kind of throw us a bone here and there to these characters. And this is the type of thing that I enjoy as well. It's the fact that if you get these tiny little scenes across different patches, only for a culmination of everything on the patch of the banner that the character is selling, I feel like it's more deserved than just a character that is just plastered there on that specific patch. Like, for example, Shiza in 2.8, right? So they did kind of do a Cartithia kind of situation with
you know
her.
What I think is really good and why another reason 3.1 was great? It was like 5 hours long. We actually got a 5 hours long fully quest we can get invested in, and I think this whole thing of doing split acts actually kind of hindered their ability to story write and get us interested in characters. Like the whole Lene money I think being split up into like two halves, I thought was initially a good idea, but when it's like now it's not only just patches that are per character, it's acts per patch. I'm like, okay, now we're really trying to rush stories, and I think that's been a bit of a problem. But I think 3.1 kind of showed
I
that,
do want to comment on that.
Is like a good thing.
It's like eating the burger and the fries later. It's like, no, you mix them.
The thing is, I think everyone are starting to realize that the reason why 2.0 was good, 2.0 was good because it had 3 acts at the same time. These 3 acts from 3.0, phase 1, phase 2, and now 3.1, phase 1, I think that if they were all together in one update, it would have been way better. The people who continuously talk about the lack of characters on the story and whatnot, they would not be saying that because they would be seeing a lot of characters like Shiza, for example, 2 times already. One in 3.0 in the beginning and other one in 3.1 as well. And also they would be seeing Luke a lot of times, even though we haven't seen his banner, and also Lucilla and Sigrica. We would have seen a lot of characters in these 3 acts together. And that's the issue. That this is the big problem that happened in 3.0 and 3.1. You were going to say something, Cabinetz?
I don't know if I fully think that if they did like 3.0 and 3.1 together, suddenly people would have a different like outlook on the story. But because I think like
I don't think that's the problem.
No, because I think 2.0, like I think I've said like before, the thing that 2.0 did very well is they introduced like 10 characters in the span of like half an hour. They gave you the breakdown of Renacida, what it's about, the beliefs of the people, how they think, feel, how it works. You got introduced to we come to know like Christopher or a villain later on, all within the span of like half an hour and an hour. And people could argue whether or not that was like good or boring or whatever it was, but the point is that they kind of did it. And they had a really good way of doing exposition. And I think that's something that was lost in La Haroi for me. Because it's supposed to be an academy. It's supposed to be a school. It's supposed to be a place of learning. And it's supposed to be... we didn't really get that in an introduction to this area that was supposed to be like an academy. Which is kind of my feeling of it. I think 2.0 did a really good job of like setting the scene of what is this place? Where are we? Like where actually are we? What is this all about? I think 2.0 did a good job of that. And I don't think that introduction was very solid for La Haroi. I feel like it needed a bit of like a better like prologue. I know people could say 2.8 was a prologue to La Haroi because you could find information about it, but I think it needed a better introduction, and I think that is down to having acts split up to tell character stories in acts rather than like in patches. But that's just my take from that.
True. What about you, V? Sorry for not asking you.
It's all good. It's quite a divisive topic, ain't it? I wanted to bring up some points you guys mentioned earlier. Kind of want to kind of expand on that a bit. You called Rover a hero. You obviously haven't talked to Frolova recently. I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't sound heroic to me, man. I'm just saying.
Oh my god!
Also, I love because I'm just saying like he's trying to be a hero, and through Aemeath and everything, it feels like it pushes the narrative like he's definitely flawed. He's not this. Everything goes well. There's no consequences to his attempting to do the right thing. Like one of my favorite things about The Witcher 3, like being a Witcher, you're presented by like these somewhat impossible choices where picking the lesser evil is still technically evil. So it's like what's right and what's wrong. Like someone still suffered severe consequences due to the choice you have made. So like, it creates these interesting conversations about that particular situation. I would also move on to what Cap said earlier about power scaling. Hey, I'm not gonna let you disrespect Rover real quick because that boy still fell with stars from space. He took a freaking black hole to the face and he survived. That boy landed on Earth.
Yep.
All right. That's some power there. He tanked that.
Of course.
All right? And all he got was amnesia. Hey, that's some tanking. Bro can dish it out.
Bro took like and 10 HP points for that
there was the start of the game, there was also a girl. And maybe he got jumped. Maybe he got jumped where there was the black hole, you know, the Threnodian, and the girl maybe jumped him too. Who knows? But we'll see. But I think power scaling wise, I think Rover has what it takes considering what he tanked. And so, you know, we'll see. And of course, through power of friendship, pretty sure he can overcome that, which is why we build all these...
Power of friendship.
Power of friendship for the win. That's my favorite shit. That's my shit.
Yes. I do wanna touch on that, what you said about Frolova. I mean, the fact that he is a flawed individual. I mean, true. It's what makes us human, right? Humans have flaws,
Precisely.
and it makes sense that the more we see his flaws, the more he see how human he can be, the better he is as a protagonist because he's relatable. Exactly. It's as simple as that. Now,
and I want to
about the
bring
entire
up something old that
go ahead,
Ryuku
sorry.
said, and I think would work perfectly with what he said earlier too. I want to use old Ryuku with new Ryuku, like a mix, to create a cool idea. He said that he wants the characters like to be earned, like for the affection to be earned and stuff. Something he said like a long time ago, I remember vividly, is the choices of dialogue do not matter in the story. Maybe the way the characters interact with you and the fact that they start appreciating you more and more and more is through dialogues that the devs can shove in there to have the characters behave differently towards you. If you treat them right, you get the good ending. If you treat them wrong, you get the poor ending. You didn't raise them up. Whoops, sorry, tough luck. I think we have that in The Witcher 3 too. It's like depending on the choices you make, you get to sleep with the character in the end or not. So I think that was
the problem is that these are like small indie devs. They don't have the budget for that, right? That's the problem.
Oh yeah, of course. The millions of dollars they made on the one banner, man, is not enough. But anyway, going back to the story and the lore of it all, I'll be honest, man. It really picked up in Renacida for me. Is like what I really started paying attention. But I'm the type of guy that I always like TLD. I was like, I don't do dive deeps or anything. I just enjoy things. It's like I'm watching a movie. It's like it's just this fun watch to do, but I'm not gonna dissect it further and further and further. And for a player like myself, and for someone that consumes media like myself, I'm eating good with the story. There's much to dissect, like in the sense of power scaling. Like there's the fanboy, anime fanboy, like Dragon Ball and stuff. Like, hey, power scaling, each like that. For example, like raising up the girls and everything. It's like you said, it's like when it's done the way it's done. Currently, it's like, oh, here we go again. But I said, like, if
Yeah.
it was earned, like, obviously, it would make for a better experience for sure. And to also quote Cap, it feels advertising. It's like, oh, look at her, she likes you, Paul.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. So, yeah, I feel like there's definitely a lot of work and a lot of groundwork to still be revisited by the devs in order to how we can consume a better, more down to reality slash fulfilling in terms of fictional
Yeah.
story.
But
That's
at
what I
the
was
end of the day, they're making so much money. So who knows?
Who
They're making so much
Where's
money.
the money?
So much money. So who
If it
gives a
ain't
fuck
broke.
about our opinion at the end of the day? These companies all swimming in it.
Yeah.
So who knows?
If
Hey,
it's
if it
not
ain't broke.
broken, what's the matter?
Yep.
Why would you change it? Yep. Okay. I think we've expressed a lot of different opinions, similar but different at the same time about the topic. I would like to go to the next one, which is it's still about 3.1, by the way. It's about the new area. Now, Wuthering Waves have posted something on Twitter. Oops, my bad. Wuthering Waves posted something on Twitter not so long ago, today, and it's about Roya Frostlands, the Frostland surface. It's the first link that I sent on the Discord. That's about Lahai Roy. Once again, perched above Lahai Roy, the Roya Frostland surface was once a sprawling forest hugging the narrow bay, a lifeline for a wandering Roya tribe. Everything changed with the first lament, which crowned the Frostlands as Solari's new pole and froze the land into boundless sheet of ice. The lament's magnetic chaos dragged the near orbit satellites and space station from the sky, scattering their wreckage across the expanse. This is the area itself of 3.1, as you guys may know and played through the story and played the game. As for what you guys experienced from this, from the echo sets, from the new echoes, obviously, what is your opinion about all of this? I mean, I think that the view, the scenery is beautiful, honestly. To me, it's way better. It looks way better than Mount Firmament, but also
Right.
because it's made with the intent of like using the bike for traversal. So it's why it's like it's really big.
I disagree with
What's your
that.
opinion, Caps?
I disagree. I
No?
think the Roy
Why?
Frostlands is made for you to want to pull Aemeath more so you could use the mech to fly around.
You can
Because
fly.
I'll be real, sometimes
Thank you.
this because the problem with Roy Frostlands and now we have the bike is that one, I think the area is kind of pretty, but it's not more pretty than Laharoy. Two, you have like actual like levels of elevation now, whereas Laharoy was flat mostly. So the bike was easy to get around, but now it's actually kind of difficult if you're using the bike to explore to get to places. That's why you need these jet streams to go up to like different elevations sometimes. And it's like, oh, if you have Aemeath, you could just like use your mech and fly to those like places sometimes. So I actually think the exploration experience kind of got worse with 3.1 if you don't have Aemeath. So that's just
Really?
kind of my take. Yeah, because bro, have you ever tried to like fucking like I remember when I was first playing and I'm trying to get to some of these like tacit fields to unlock them or like waypoints and it's like, oh, I'm in the wrong elevation, oh, I need to jump down, oh, I need to be higher, how do I get up there? It was just kind of like annoying, and I was like, okay, I could see why they would want you to have Aemeath right now because you just like fly up and it's fine. But I don't know, I found it kind of like annoying. The bike doesn't really feel that great there personally, to me. And if we want to talk about like
Maybe
tacit
it's because
fields-
bike needs. Oh yeah, sure. You can talk about
Oh no,
tacit
the
fields.
tacit fields. I'm glad we have the proper tacit fields back too. Not just like Nightmare Nest and stuff like that. And we have like multiple different tacit fields as well. So like W. But yeah, no, exploration with the bike I think is actually a downgrade in 3.1 Royal Frostlands.
It makes sense. Makes sense actually. I think that I wouldn't say that I have experienced that, which is probably why I have a different opinion about that. Most of the time I've explored, just to unlock the chests and whatnot, and kill the echoes in the overworld. So that was just my experience over that, and also unlocking the TPs and whatnot. But I one of I mean Yeah, sure. I understand. I understand why you would be upset about that. One thing that 3.1 gave, however, was the ability to drive the bike on the water. So that's like something it's
That's pretty
kind of a
cool.
plus. I know it's a little bit of a plus, and I actually enjoy that, to be honest. I didn't know that there would be people that actually would get upset about the bike traversal in 3.0
I'm not
option.
upset about it. I just want to point
It's
that
the
out.
first
Like
time that
I'm not upset, but I'm just like it's just like a little bit of frustration that I noticed. Like I'm not having as smooth
Yeah,
an
definite.
experience
Oh,
as
okay,
I
okay.
had than 3.0. That's
Definite.
really it.
Me too. Me too.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
be honest. The exploration feels like a total pain. That's why I haven't fully opened all the teleporters and shit yet. I'm like, evil has won. I got the materials for Aemeath, which was a pain. Evil has won. Well, we'll let them. And then I discovered flights, and I was like, oh, so that's why. That's why. Like
Yeah.
when Kev said, I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought the
I mean,
same thing
real
as soon as I saw her flying around when she was revealed in the Jeff Keighley's thing. Like I was like, all right, come on. I mean, the bike's cool. I really enjoy the bike. I agree a lot with what Cap said. There are some areas where it's like, yeah, you aren't overly burdened by trying to get around with the bike in the new Lahai Roy, like Roy of Frostlands and such, but it does become
It's
a lot easier, a lot more convenient if you were able to have that flight ability. It's like it's not the worst thing not having it, but it's definitely a kind of quality of life thing that is locked behind a character, which is something that many in the community have been critical of in the past about other
There's an
certain
argument I would say, like, she doesn't have a lot of fuel.
No, she
remember,
doesn't.
when you fly with
She
Amy,
can't fly for that long, but it's long enough where it can
Yeah,
help you.
so-
Like especially if because you could do it coming out of the bike as well, so you can like use the bike and then use her and flight at the same time. Like
Okay.
then that helps.
It's kind of like Phoebe.
Yeah,
I feel like the
Phoebe.
caves are too big.
yeah, Phoebe-ish.
yeah.
It's like the damn caves are
It's
too
mainly
big.
for like all
It's
the
like, even
points
with
of different
flight.
elevation in Frostlands more than anything else. Like that's really it.
Yeah, I mean,
The reason why I
climbing the
didn't-
mountain.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like climbing the mountain, I didn't experience that because I was just locked onto shooting at the things that makes you go upwards, and I had Aemeath on the bike. The thing is, I was so focused on using the bike to do that I never even thought about like using her to fly away. Like I just did what the exploration wants you to if you don't have AMF. And to me, it felt like normal. But I do understand that certain scenarios, certain areas, like a cave, for example, if it's like too small and you cannot like have the leverage to jump with the bike and go upwards. And if you don't have AMF, it's going to be an issue. I understand. I can see that. I can see people complaining about that or being frustrated with that. You were going to say, Ryoko? Sorry.
No, I was just going to say on the point of like how it's kind of like Phoebe as well. The reason it is kind of like Phoebe, but it's not in the sense of like, yeah, Phoebe did have that kind of like double glide thing to traverse, which was really useful. But the thing with that is that we were in Renacita where we had flight, so we didn't really have that particular issue. The only area that Phoebe did have a significant advantage for was back in Huanglong in the 1.x regions, but then eventually they went back and implemented flight for that region. So that point becomes moot. So it is kind of like Phoebe, like, yeah, you don't need it, but it does help a lot if you do have it. But it's kind of separate in the case of like you don't really have any other way of doing what Aemeath does in Lahai Roy that
she could straight
others
up fly.
can do it. So
She has
it is locked behind her.
It's completely different from
Yeah.
Phoebe. It's like, yeah.
I mean, it's not something I'm going to harp on, but it's like it's a quality of life thing. I mean, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
It is still a quality of life.
Yeah.
About the new area. Yeah, go ahead.
Could it be the start of what people were complaining about around Cantarella banner? You guys remember when people went crazy about the swimming Cantarella does?
I feel like all the criticisms up until now have been stupid. Even with Lene, right, and her traversal, it's kind of dumb. But now it's like, I think this is the first time there has been something that I could see being, okay, this is a slight cue, very slight.
Exactly.
This is the first time I can see it. Yeah.
It's slight. It's very slight.
Yeah. I'll be honest, man. I forget about qualities of life. Like I discovered this randomly. I didn't even know it was a thing. Like I was just clicking buttons, and all of a sudden I was like, "Let me walk around as the Gundam." I said, hey, let me see what that's up. What's that like? And then I was flying. I was like, "Whoa, I can fly!" I did not know I could fly.
And then you press the go fast button, and then you go really quick.
Yeah,
and then it's like
I
you're out of
experienced
fuel,
the
so like you have to go
Gundam, and I
down.
had no idea. I had no idea that it had the go fast button.
Do any
When I
of y'all
discovered the
read
Gundam, I was
character
like, okay,
kits?
this
What's
sounds
going
nice,
on,
but I don't
man?
really
What is
care.
this? I'm surrounded by tourists. What's going
Oh,
on?
I
I
I'm a
barely
Gacha
play the game.
player. I
We
don't
don't
read.
read.
Quit. I don't know how to read. What the fuck, bro?
We don't read. You mean
Why the fuck
read?
would I read a
I don't know
Gacha
what that
Words?
is.
What are those?
No, but I mean, I just discovered like the go fast button, and that's when I thought, oh, wait a minute, this actually might be usable somewhere, probably. But the first thing that I discovered was just the Gundam, and I was like, okay, goes too slow. I'm just gonna use the bike. Fuck this, you know. But I wanted to talk about also not just the exploration mechanics and traversal. I want to talk about the Sonata sets. I think that the new Sonata sets are actually good.
But
Like
before we move off of
Trailblazing.
that point, I kind of want to
Go
add
ahead.
something, if you don't mind. Um, the fact of the matter is, a lot of people criticized Genshin Impact for really harping on the goddamn qualities of life and how you traverse the new terrain around Natlan when Natlan came out. And that was a big take. Like a lot of characters were like always, oh, there's this new one. Here's a new another one. It's like Aemeath really strikes me as one of them because the solution is there, which was literally in 2.0. They literally took away a goddamn quality of life that any character can use and implemented the new one, which is cool. I like the bike. But now all of a sudden they're like, oh, well, you remember that nice quality of life we had in 2.0? You can get that by getting this character again. So when you put the spending event with this, when you put all this, it's like,
yeah. Basically, you
are
are
we doing some Genshin here?
I don't think
you're
I think
basically grabbing a. Yeah, go ahead.
No, carry on. Sorry, my bad.
Don't jump me, man.
I was gonna say you're basically grabbing a baton, you're breaking someone else's leg and selling them the like a prosthetic or something. Like, okay, come on,
Exactly.
dude, why are you doing this to me?
Created a
You know,
problem, sell the
it makes
solution.
sense. Exactly, and that is really bad. If you
I
see
don't
it
know if
in
it's
that
to
light.
that extent though. Like, I don't know if it's fair if we want to
Yeah.
compare it to the
I'm
extent
saying,
of Genshin, because like Genshin was far more very obvious with their way of selling you exploration sort of power creep. But I think when it comes to Wuwa, it's just more of an inconvenience. That's it. It's just more of an inconvenience and frustration than like this is like cold hard problem.
Well, this inconvenience could be removed if you just kept the old thing.
Yeah, but like
It's
flight,
there.
no,
True.
flight,
It was there.
but
Literally
flight was
in the
never meant to
patch.
be. But flight was never meant to be something that was a standard in the whole game. Like the devs made it very clear for every new region.
Then why did it go to 1.0? Then why did they put it in 1.0?
Because 1.0,
They went all the way goddamn back to 1.1
everyone
and
universally
inputted that
agreed that exploration 1.0 sucked. We had zero traversal mechanics for 1.0. The easiest thing
because
for
we
them to
didn't
do-
have flight. Flight is good.
Yeah, but they've made it very abundantly clear that every new region, like major patch, they're gonna do a new method of transportation. And they introduced flight to
No, they didn't
Huanglong
say that.
because we didn't have any method of transportation or like traversal apart from like just like, you know, running around. And it was boring anyway. No one wants to go back and explore Huanglong. So like, okay, fine, we'll just put flying here and we can make it a thing. But it's not gonna be a thing for other patches going forward. So, like, I think we just have to accept that's what it is.
Okay,
That's their
so
design
they put
philosophy.
rocket
Like,
boots.
yeah.
They put rocket boots in the
Maybe we
bike
get
or something. I
jetpacks.
don't
Who
know.
knows?
Like,
Maybe we get
allow me
jetpacks in
to cover.
4.0. Who fuck knows? But like, they've made it very
Dude,
clear. that it's a new
jetpacks,
chapter.
know.
that would go crazy.
Yeah.
That would actually
I don't
go
know. Like,
crazy.
allow me
Jetpacks
to
in
Spider-Man
We'll
away from
probably
caves
get like a
and stuff.
water
They put
world
there
in, I
for-
don't know, 4.0. And we have swimming. Who
dude.
knows?
We're gonna No, we're gonna get
Yeah, who
like
knows?
those
Fontaine
submarine.
in Genshin Impact, that wouldn't be that bad. But still, what I'm trying to say is the fact is free to play qualities of life of traversal that are clean like flights are a welcome addition. In the new zone, the fact is in the way the map is built, it does not the new toy we have for traversal does not facilitate this and this inconvenience is obviously done on purpose by design to further encourage pulling for the new unit, which
No, I agree.
is the
That I
same
agree.
predatory crap.
I agree to that.
Oh yeah.
True.
Because the solution is
Yeah,
in the
everyone agrees with
backpack.
that.
It's literally
It's just
in
the extent of the
community, like we
frustration.
had it already.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
you could eliminate flight in La High Roy, and you can allow it in like when you're down on the mines you can activate it. Or like these air currents allow you to fly. You can do it in that particular instance. There were so
Mm.
many ways they could have went about this more than just get Aemeath, man.
Yeah. If we want to see it, I mean, yes, it is something negative. But once again, it's an inconvenience. We are allowed to complain about that inconvenience, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
we still are eating well, quote unquote, with
But there is
Sure.
the
one
method of
thing.
transportation that we are having. Yeah, go ahead.
There's one thing. If we're talking about the fact of like exploration mechanics, the traversal mechanics for different areas and regions, can we briefly talk about the fact that like the skins are as much as like character skins that are only, but these bike skins are only going to be for like one region? Isn't how do you feel about that?
We're gonna touch on that later.
Oh yeah, okay, great.
Oh,
We got, yeah, we're gonna touch on the microtransactions later. Okay, so going still talking about the world itself, about the new update. Yeah, we did get 3 new Sonata sets. We got Trailblazing Star, which is Aemeath's Sonata set. We got Sound of True Name, which is the Aero Echo set, which is supposedly for Sigrica. I just want to say this first and foremost. Were you guys expecting Sigrica to be the third Aero Gauntlet user? I don't know what the hell is Kuro doing.
she's an Aero
there's so
user.
many
They we don't, well, it's not 100% confirmed, but
Gauntlets.
I think it's pretty obvious that the other 2 Sonata sets are gonna be for Lucilla and Sigrica, and it's just like, hey, Kuro just likes fusion and aero characters, man. That's just kind of how it is. It's their love child. They love it.
where the flying F is the glacial units. I don't know,
Nothing.
man. We just got
Oh,
Zezi
yeah,
in
that's
1.2 and Carlotta in 2.0, and they just forgot about glacial element.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know what the hell Kurogenji is doing, but yeah, I mean, this Sonata sets, it's kind of obvious. I mean, Sigrica is Aero. It's obvious that this
The
is
glacial
Aero
unit is the
set
new
is for
zone,
her.
man. There's snow and ice and everything. You have to be happy. Oh, it's the bike.
Sure.
You see the gadget bike that does ice. That's the
Yeah.
glacial unit.
Yeah. As for the enemies, like farming the enemies, I just want to say the boss battle, like the music for the boss, Sigilium. I don't remember how to say the name,
Sigillum. Yeah.
bro. That boss battle is fire. It
Do you know
actually goes
what?
crazy, and the level of difficulty is strange. Yeah, go ahead.
I loved the boss fight in the main story. Like when it splits into multiple parts, like planets exploding, the OSTs was crazy. But doing it for the weeklies and echoes, it doesn't feel as dramatic. Am I wrong? Like, it doesn't feel as dramatic, and I'm like kind of sad. I kind of wish it was equally as dramatic. But the boss fight itself in the story was like
It's like
one of the best that we had.
it's like the sense of urgency, the tensions are all rise up, and it's a lot more than just a weekly
Yeah.
to farm. I think that the way that they conceived the fight on the quest is really good, but obviously they could not do that as the weekly boss mechanic. It would have to be nerfed in some way. But it's good. It's good to farm the Sonata sets. It's good to farm the echoes, and we can go on to the next topic, which is going to be funny.
Oh, we're
When
gonna
you
talk about Fusion
farm
first?
for these Sonata sets, no,
Oh, okay.
no, we're not going to talk about the Fusion. No.
Dodge.
Yeah. When we always get a new character, we have to farm for these echoes, and when we farm for these echoes for these new Sonata sets, we need to get the right stats: crit rate, crit damage. You already know the drill. The thing is, we always have to put some effort on getting the best substats. And something that was made for this patch was the Substat reroller. Yep, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna have to talk about this. So transducers is something that was introduced in 3.1. Transducer is an echo development item that allows users to reroll a substat, excluding locked substats. Transducers are only usable in fully tuned 5-star echoes. The number of transducers needed increases with how many substats are locked behind during a substat rerolling. It can only go as little as 1 transducer up to 3 transducers max. This allows you to successfully save the substats you want to keep to pinpoint which substats to reroll. First and foremost, I want to say the following. The methods of getting these transducers are they are a joke. They cost 30 afterglow corals. Afterglow corals are the purple ones. 8, I think 8 is the cost. 8 is the cost for one pull. So if you make the maths on that, 8, 16, 32, which is 30, it's the equivalent of 4 pulls. And those are the first 2 times that you buy the transducers. After that, you have to waste 60, which is roughly 8 pulls,
Double.
almost a 10 pull, basically. So the amount of pulls that you waste for the transducers, and the fact that, let's be honest, if you reroll the stats, it gives you there's a chance of getting the same stats. Yeah, if you
I've seen
reroll
it.
defense and defense percentage, you get defense percentage as well. It's diabolical. What the hell was Crew Games doing? I mean, does anyone want to share in what you guys think about the transducers? I think it's
I'm gonna let
this is
Ryuko
the
pop
time
off first.
we start trash talking. Yeah, we're gonna trash
I'm gonna
talk
let
about
Ryuko pop
Crew
off.
Game. You could speak on that, Ryuko, because you
It's
you
better if I don't, because I'm like, this is like the worst way to implement something like this. Like absolutely the worst. Like they put it in the most expensive thing, and you've laid out like how expensive it is. On top of that, like not giving a single real way for free-to-play players to earn this. Like I've actually had people argue like, no, it's accessible to free-to-play players. They can earn pulls and use their afterglow coral to buy them. Like no one's gonna fucking do that. Like literally no one's gonna do it. I've spoken to like plenty of whales, people in Japan as well, that are known for like buying every pack in the store as soon as it refreshes. I've spoken to them as well. Yeah, they're not buying this shit. It's not happening. All right, there's not for that one. If they're gonna implement something like this, it shouldn't have been for the afterglow coral. It should have been for the oscillated coral, the more regular ones. Yes. And also like just have it in the battle pass, that the monthly pass, should I say, and also implement them more into the events of the patch as well. Just give them more, because like if it was a substat selector, then you can make an excuse on that, like, oh, you're like really pinpointing it, and that would make sense. But when it's a reroller, where you have no chance of guaranteeing a little fucking thing, yeah, no, not happening. So you're gonna need a lot more of those, and with the resources to buy them being so scarce as they are, and buying them also, well, the amount that you can buy also being as few of them as possible. Like you have a max of 99, which is also another issue. Let's not even get there, because 99, if you're trying to like lock 3 stats and get the other 2, you're going to get roughly about 30 different rolls if you buy all 99. That's if you are massive baller on this. And that's absolutely just diabolical on that. So like if they're going to implement something like this, if it was a substat selector, kind of, you could have the excuse. But if it's a reroller, no, they need to like flood the game with something like this. Like just throw them out of everything. In the world, in the quest, in the events, in the monthly pass, in the oscillator call, just throw them
like the modifier, the normal one.
Yeah,
I just found out like I had like 40 or something of those.
Yeah, exactly. If they implemented the amount that players can get, like they were giving the main stat selectors with the modifier, then sure, fine, okay. But the way that they currently are, no, I'm sorry. This is just like the worst way that they could have implemented something like this. They're basically saying, oh, you wanted to change your substats? Okay, yeah, we're going to give you a method that you can do that, but you're not really going to be able to do it. It's like saying, oh, you're thirsty? I've got a bottle of water here. It costs $1,000. Are you going to spend that? No? Well, I gave you an option, a method you can get some water. You don't want to spend it? Okay, that's your problem. That's not solving the fucking issue, is it? Sorry, no, fix it. Just fix it. It's just not flying with me. Sorry.
It's annoying. It's really annoying. And that's the thing. In the back of your mind, you will always think about this. I'm using 4 pulls on this transducer that I'm buying with aftercalls. I'm using 8 pulls on this transducer that I'm using. Like the fact that you're wasting 8 pulls, by the way, for a future character that you could have used those aftercalls for, and you get defense once again, that sucks. That really sucks. You gave a valid argument, which was the fact that if it was like something that you could select, so be it, right? Maybe someone would make that sacrifice. But when the reward is so bad and atrocious, there is no reason for you to sacrifice pulls for the best type of for a chance of getting a good substat. What about you, Caps?
I feel like actually I have maybe a slightly different perspective on this as someone who's used these transducers now and has used them like a bunch of times. I'm called out for being a whale, whatever the fuck it is. I have a bit of a different perspective on this. I don't think actually the solution is to throw them at us. I don't believe that's a good idea. I don't believe that we should be getting a ton of them. I think the solution is to make them really limited. I think having them really limited is a good thing, but have them in a way that isn't afterglow corals. That's what I believe. Don't have it be afterglow corals, but maybe you could only get, maybe from battle pass, you only get a certain amount like per like week or month, because I really do believe at the end of the day with Wuwa, there are so many ways for us to gain echoes in this game every single day, from all the nightmare nests, from the tacit fields. We have a lot of ways to get a lot of echoes very quickly. A lot of people can gear up a character in like 1 to 2 days that's like perfect for endgame. Like, it's not gearing up characters isn't this really expensive thing that some other gacha games has, and I don't think the solution is to throw us with a lot of transducers and rerollers. That was suddenly going to make the gameplay experience that much better, because it hasn't been that hard to gear characters to begin with. But I do think a better solution is to not have it be the pull currency, but just have it be a limited number of times per month or per patch you would be able to get these transducers. I think would be a better solution, because I don't think throwing them at us is going to help anything, to be honest. But I agree with the afterglow.
I just want to clarify on that. Like, I didn't mean like... I mean, I think I said a bit too much space saying throw. I just mean like, the way that they currently have it implemented, like, it is incredibly limited and incredibly limiting, like, how many anyone can feasibly get. Because again, with how much it costs, which goes to your point, Cap, it makes it really difficult to get any amount of them to really substantially change anything. So like, whatever the amount is now, double, triple it or something like that, and also give a way for free-to-play players to also get them as well.
You could have an echo that has like 2 rolls on it that are already great and perfect than what you need, and use 2 or 3 transducers. And then you can cancel it. Like, you can use it and be like, oh, this isn't going to give me what I want. And you could choose to cancel it and revert it. Like, just using it doesn't use up the transducers immediately. So you can see what you're going to get before you do it. So you could be like, oh, this is going to give me something terrible. Okay, I'm going to cancel it and then not actually use it. So it's not like you're wasting them. Like, they could still be reserved for like you want that banging 5 out of 5 echo that you really want. You really want to min-max something. That's what it feels like it's for. It's more about the min-maxing, not for someone that's like, I just want to have a good enough build for endgame. It really feels like it's something that's made for, okay, you got like 3 transducers, you want to just have a perfect echo because you want to, there you go. It's not something these transducers aren't something that's needed for you to perform in any major capacity in this game, considering that it's so easy to gear characters in the first place. I've kind of just had a bit of a perspective. My issue is the fact that it's afterglow corals is the way that it's obtained. That's how I approach this anyway. After using
it would be better if it was the other ones, like the blue corals.
Right, but there's only there's a limited number of them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, have a limit on it. Fine, I don't mind that at all. Like, having a limit of 99, I don't mind that at all. Yeah, that's fine.
What about you?
No, like, what's the limit of 99? Did I miss something here?
You can only buy 99 of them per patch, from what it says in the notes. Per patch? Yeah, I think it's per patch.
But like, you still have to purchase them though. It's like you can't get them free to play without sacrificing the corals. Which, if we think about it,
coral, you can buy a maximum of 99. That's the limit.
Like, having a limit.
Okay, so the corals you can buy 99. So it's like you have to sacrifice. But see, here's the thing: like, I'm more pulling the pulls. It's like, like when you think about the value and considering what I'm putting in, it's like it's not necessarily worth it, so to speak.
So don't do it. I'll be real.
Okay.
I feel like it comes down to like personal agency at that point. Like, if you're someone that's willing, if you're free to play, and someone that's willing to get 2 transducers for the sake of like 8 pulls, I think like the onus is on you at that point. Like, okay, you made a stupid decision. Deal with your stupid decision at that point, personally, because I don't think it's hard to like gear a character enough for like endgame. No, I'll be real. Like, if you really you're gonna be like, I'm gonna take these 2 transducers, and you think your character is gonna be like OP after it, I think that's like it's not gonna dramatically change your character in any way. It's really to min-max. It's not something that's used to like make your characters good or viable. It's just to make them a little bit better than they were.
One of the separate
critique I have. The only thing you can do post game. That's kind of why they keep it the same way. It's like why they made transducers be, in my opinion, is the main reason why they made them so scarce. Because if you just finish min-maxing, you are completely satisfied with every character's build. What is there really to do in terms of progression?
You wait for the next banner.
which is in like 3
It's
weeks.
nice, it's like,
There's a new
they
character
want you
every
to
3
log
weeks,
in.
basically. So yeah.
I would
Go ahead,
say
YouTube. Apologies.
that a good way to actually solve the issue, which will never happen, it will never happen, is to do okay. So we don't want them to be abundant, right? But we also don't
Not
want
too
them to
abundant.
be, you know, to have a scarcity issue with them.
Mhm.
So a way that they could do is what they do already with the blue coral shop with the pools. Have a specific limit of them that you can get per patch, like 5 or something like that on the blue coral shop, and that would be fine. Everyone would be fine with that, even if it's a really low amount. It's something at least, you know. That would be something. It would never happen probably, but we're just throwing out there as an idea.
I'll be honest,
Um,
man. When it comes to the
yeah.
modifier, like considering the new thingies, there's like these nightmare places where you can farm echoes for free. Basically, I've never really had that much of an issue with main stat farming. Like you can easily get main
Modifiers
stat.
Yeah,
changed the
main
game
stat's
for
always
that.
easy.
Modifiers are the best thing they introduced for echoes, hands down for me.
Yes.
Oh, true.
So,
we have so
but
many
really,
of those nowadays.
when you really look into it, like the modifier is like this extra Loctite like solution to main stat modifying or like main stat obtention. But it wasn't really that needed because I always felt like since the start of the game, like I didn't really have an issue with getting the main stats I wanted. The problem has always been the substats. Let's call a spade a spade. And especially when you take into consideration low rolls to high rolls, and it's like there's like 4 points of difference. And that matters a lot when you look into your damage output in a now new endgame mode where it's very important for you to perform and stuff. I don't know, or like for me personally, like not landing a crit at a certain critical moment just because I happen to have rolled crit rate rolls that happen to have been low crit rate rolls each and every single time is tilting. My Galbarena is like she has crit rate in all her echoes. All of them are like 6 point something. Why is it 6 point something? Can it be like always this fixed number, or like maybe we can shorten? Like it's not, instead of 6 to 10, maybe we can make it 8 to 10, like just 2 points. Like there's a 9 between them, and that's it. Because like they always roll like a 8.2, 8.3. Like it could be any of those. It's like
a substat enhancer that enhances one specific stat, not the reroller.
No. It's just
like
we
like
have to lessen the
6.3
layers of
and turning
RNG.
it above.
So,
No,
like,
no.
you can-
I'm just talking about like. Go ahead.
No, instead of rolling for like 6.3%, you can re-roll like it's 12% and above. Like you have it, like what you're saying, Blaze, you know, an enhancer. Like you have your crit rate, you won't roll below the 12% crit rate, or like you won't roll below a 50% crit damage.
The formula really is what I'm trying to say. That shouldn't even be a thing. It's like this much of RNG layering that's added on top of one another and on one another and one another. Like they make these echoes such a huge flex and such like this godly luck thing where there's not much skill involved in the obtention of them, just makes them this weird, even bigger form of gachaponing this shit. It's like, oh look, we got the banner for
that because they're very easy to obtain.
This to this extent here too.
But could you argue that they're very easy to obtain? Kind of like
so.
eliminates that problem a little bit. Like I'd agree. Like if they were really hard to get echoes in the game, but it's pretty easy to get echoes.
It like the alternative is what happens.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say like the alternative is what's so once again, experience in gacha games is just Genshin and Wuwa. Okay, the alternative, according to the other game, right? You already get the stats. You already have crit rate and crit damage, and then every time you level up said artifact, you're playing RNG if you're gonna get a good enhancing on the substat that you want or not. In the case of Wuwa, you get the stat from the get-go, so it's good. But at the same time, there's a bigger pool of stats. There's I believe 96 substats that you can get.
Do you know
96? No, you mean 90?
Yes, 6 of them are crit rate and 6 of them are crit damage.
I would love to see.
Oh, like as in the numbers, it could potentially be.
Yeah, there's a lot of different variations. Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact have done something really cool recently, which is that you can actually see what the next substats are going to be before you roll on them. So you actually know exactly what you're getting. And I think
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
I was just going to say
Yeah,
that I've
and
been playing
they
the.
should.
I've been playing Neverness to Everness, and I've been really enjoying that. If anyone's playing that, I do recommend giving it a try. But like they have a thing where, yeah, the substats are randomized and all sorts of things. They've got all the RNG, but they allow you to see exactly what substats are there, and when you level it, you can unlock them as well. And I mean, I think that's the much better way. Like if it's an RNG thing, I don't mind that. If it's possible to consistently farm them, like if you put the effort in there to farm all these echoes, and you can like sort between which ones you want to pour resources into. Like I think we've mentioned before, I've gone over this several times, but like the getting the echoes is fine. That's the easy part. But the gate, the gate that they have of like the experience, the echo experience with the tubes, and then on top of that you got the tuners, and then you've also got the RNG, and then the other RNG, and then it's got like all these different gates and layers, like just to like that work against the player. It's a bit too far in my opinion. If they remove like one of those where, yeah, sure, have a scarcity on resources, echo tubes or tuners or whatever, I'm fine with that. If they remove one of those layers entirely, like some people said, remove the tuners. Some people said make the echo experience infinitely farmable. I mean, I've thought about many of these all myself as well. Make the experience infinitely farmable, so you remove that one if you put the effort in. Remove the tuners, so you remove that one, or remove the thing of the RNG and the substats, where it's like, yes, they are still RNG, but you can see what they are, and that way you can plan and think, okay, I'm going to farm as many as I need to find the ones I want, and then I'm going to put resources into that. I do think it's a much more player-friendly system.
I think Akura had to take like they had two different options to go down, right? They could have taken the option of like, one, we show you what the stats are before you can roll on them, so you could be more selective. And they would have kept the way that you farm echoes the same. But I think they went down option 2, which is increase the frequency of the echoes that you can collect. I think that's the difference. They had the choice to do one or the other. And they went down the route of Nightmare Nests, a lot more echoes. They went down the route of modifiers, so you can get your main stats a lot more quicker.
More RNG.
Yeah. But I don't
do
not
more to get
necessarily
RNG.
RNG, but like no, the more frequency of echoes you get, the more chances you have of getting the things that you want, right? Inherently.
You maximize the
But,
probability, but it's still within the realm
that's
of probability.
the route
where
that
it's like,
they chose to
considering
go
resource
down to try and
management.
fix this. And maybe we're at a point where we're like, okay, maybe that wasn't the best way of going about it. Maybe actually we need something else too, because like they've added so many other things.
Probably not.
With the nests and the modifiers and now these transducers. It's like they're aware that there is a problem and there has been, they've tried to fix it, but I don't know. I guess it's up to people to decide whether or not it's the best way they've went about it or not.
There's always going to be a downside on anything that they do.
No, I don't know. It feels like they're trying to treat the symptoms, but not the underlying illness. To use an example, like an analogy here, like you got a massive gaping wound here. They're like, I put a plaster here, I put a plaster down. No, fucking stitch it up, bitch. Just do it normally. Just solve the actual issue instead of trying to finesse around the edges so you don't have to change much. No, there is a massive problem here, in my opinion. But again, your opinion on what you think about echoes and such depends on your RNG.
Do you know what's?
I've had 2 accounts. One's fine, one's not.
It's another thing to add to it. Like I was saying, like they're adding so many ways of you obtaining way more echoes than we ever have, like in 1.0, whatever it is. They added a system with like the batch sort of merging where you can specify what exact set that you want, but you can only do that like 10 times. Like a week or something.
I don't know why.
What the fuck is up with that, by the way?
It's like you could do it, but like you can only do it 10 times and make 10 echoes for that one set. And it's like, okay, you're giving us all these ways of us to be able to farm like different kind of these echoes now, and the batch sort of selected target is really limited. Like that was silly. I don't know. Like it needs to be at least double or something. I don't know, but like it's like they try, but it's like
we are all
unlimited, man. Not double, not limited.
We are all saying,
like Genshin, for crying out loud.
What we are all saying, basically, is that since the start of the game was made in a way that the amount of echoes that there is in the world is similar or close to similar as the amount of tuners that you can get when you are leveling up echoes. The thing is, because the game allows us to farm as much as we want on our open worlds or open worlds of other people, but also not just that, you can farm specific enemies in Septimont that gives you boxes, the dungeons or like weeklies, or even beating the abyss and whatnot gives you also boxes and all that. Because there's so many ways of getting echoes nowadays, and there's still the same amount of ways of getting tuners and whatnot, there is in fact a big issue, underlying issue, that we can all agree on, which is the fact that we are indeed getting way less tuners and XP materials
Yep.
compared to the amount of echoes that we can farm, and there is a
Yep.
small detriment in that. And I've experienced this, and I
Mm.
did say that it would be a small fix, I guess, with the echo sets, but there has to be a way other than just farming
I
a tacit field
feel
to get tuners.
I don't know. I feel like I'm playing a little bit devil's advocate here, but like I really do feel as though that we are getting more echoes and this maybe the same amount of tuners and XP tubes. But I think it requires you as an individual to have more agency of like actually managing your echoes better. They've introduced so many ways of echo management in the past couple of patches that we need to be using to actually make sure that like, okay, we're getting rid of the echoes that we don't need. We're only leveling things that we need to level. Like, yes, we're getting more echoes, but there's also a lot more echo management involved in the game at this point. So it's like, I don't think it's an overwhelming problem to the extent of like we're not getting enough XP things like at all. But I just think people are not realizing
yeah.
that you have to manage your echoes more at this point.
We can talk about that another time, but just to make a rehash of the entire situation for everyone that is still playing Wuthering Waves, obviously, because you are still watching this podcast, anyways. Those people, guys, reminder: you don't need to put everything. You don't need to 25 bang it. Okay, if you go to 5, always go to 5. Get the either crit rate or crit damage, and then go to 15 or go to 10. If you get the correct stats that you need, then you keep going further. You stop wasting as much tuners. You stop wasting as much premium web Echo XP materials. But the thing is, once again, there are solutions that could be applied. I gave a solution in the past, which was instead of 60 stamina for an Echo Tacit Field expander, it would be 40. And instead of getting tuners plus echoes, you would just get tuners. That would be a way of, in a way, if you spend 3 times instead of 2, you would get more tuners that way, with the issue that you don't get echoes. But that's not going to be an issue because you can farm it anywhere in the world, right? That would be a patch solution. But just like Ryuko said, I think we are done with patch solutions. We need to treat the problem by its cause, and that's something that we need to address at some point in the future. Kuro needs to address it at some point in the future, or so it seems. Now, once again, we were talking about transducers, and the next topic, which is about transducers still, but a little bit from a different perspective, is the fact that, well, there's technically ways, Ryuku, of getting transducers. There's a thing called Moonlit Path where you can get 3 of them at 680 expanders. You can get also 8 of them if you don't want to get Shorekeeper or Camellia or Jinsi from the selectable resonators. This is Moonlit Path, the spending event that people hate. Yes, the spending event is featured in Wuthering Waves 3.1 that rewards players who spend on in-app purchases, and this is an issue for a lot of people. Uh, First person, I'm gonna go with V now. What do you think about this, V? About this spending event?
It's trash. Next.
Great, great,
That's it. Next.
great.
Simple to the point.
It's such a simple thing to say, right? I think it's bad no matter who you are. If you are a free to play player, net negative, net positive, you don't gain anything from this. If you're someone who spends, only an idiot would actually spend because of this event. Okay, so in my case, for example, I spent, but not because of the event. It's because of the characters. I want to get Aemeath, and I also want to get Luke. It's as simple as that. And this event, for the rewards that you get, and I'm gonna read them. So you get one radiant tithe, just that.
We all got
You
that
also
one, by the
get
way. GG's, boys. W
yeah,
event.
that was great. That was great, and also 2 weapon pools as well. Yeah, those rewards
Okay,
are trash. Even
can I
for
ask a
someone who
question?
spends money.
That's a question.
Go ahead.
V, why do you think it's trash? I'm curious. Like, what about it
Spending
is
event?
trash to you? No, but why? But why is it trash? Because like you say
What's the
it's trash,
reasoning
but like
behind
we're actively saying, oh, if you're free to play, the rewards are so bad that they maybe don't want to spend money because the rewards are so bad. Okay, they don't spend money, and like Blazion saying, people are gonna be pulling for Aemeath regardless because they want Aemeath in their weapon. They just happen to get a couple things extra too. So like, does it really matter that much? So if not, why is it trash?
Because the things you typically would otherwise get through other spending events that would be more enticing, as in to reward the player for spending. It's like saying
So it would be
the
better
other day I
if it
at
was
the
more
farm. It was actually
predatory.
yesterday.
Is what you're saying?
Hold on now.
I want to jump in a
Hold on
minute
now.
once you guys
I
are
was at the
finished.
pharmacy, right? I was at the pharmacy. I purchased some stuff. Because of my purchase, the lady gave me chocolate because today is Valentine's Day, and obviously we're all single because we're here talking about video games that sell anime girls instead of being there.
Excuse you, fucker. I'm married, bitch.
My apologies. Okay, so 3 of us. Yeah, Ryuku just found hella aura there for a second. Anyway,
Damn.
she gave me chocolate to say, thank you for your purchase. Here you go. And that chocolate tasted fucking good. I wanted to know what kind of damn chocolate that was. I had to go back and read the package. See, that's a good reward to a spending event. I spent some shit and I got something that really felt like was rewarding enough considering my purchase. I just spent 200 doubloons or something on a video game. You're telling me I don't even get to pick a 5-star of my own choosing with it?
But
I don't
you
even.
would be spending.
I don't even get a 10. I get one or two.
You're spending because you want Aemeath. That's the whole point, right? Like you're spending on this patch because you want her and her weapon. Maybe you want like a bike to whatever it is. You'll be spending regardless. And anything on the spending event, this is how I've always seen it. Same thing with like ZZZ 2.5 spending event. I see it the exact same way. It feels more like a rebate than something that's like meant to like FOMO you into spending more, because nothing is more FOMO inducing than Aemeath. And I think it's a good thing that they only had a limited number of size styles to choose from, because it's less people will be willing to like spend money just because of like whatever's on the spending event. That's kind of like how I feel about it. So like the fact that you said that like it's trash because it wasn't more predatory for you to be incentivized to spend money to get something back for, I think it's kind of interesting.
No. Just so that we're clear. We didn't even get to pick from Rena C the character. I didn't even get to pick Carlota. I didn't get to pick Phoebe. I have to pick 3. I didn't even get to pick Gian.
The issue is that the character selector was too limited out of those 3. Your main problem was like the character selector was just too limited. Is that your main problem with that?
It's 3 bitches.
No. I'm just like, I think we're just like, yeah. I think we're trying to narrow down. Like that's your main reason. That because of that thing right there. I know. I get it.
Bro.
I get it. Right.
One motherfucker. One. That's crazy.
Can I jump in now?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So my problem with my opinion on spending events is that fundamentally I am against them just as a general principle.
Sure, I agree with
that. That being said, I know that spending events are a thing in gacha games and in live service games in general. When it comes to spending events here, if the spending event is you're not getting enough value out of how much you spend for it, then it becomes like it's a scam. Like, what's the point? Why would you do that? But if you get too much out of it, then it becomes predatory. But if you can't do less or more, then you might as well just stay to where it is. So it does feel like the point of spending events do end up being redundant, and to the point where like all it is really is to go to what Cap said. It's a rebate. It's a give back to the whales, and that's all it is. Like it's kind of like the rich getting richer, for lack of a better term. You know, like they're already spending, they're already getting all the characters, but they're getting more on top of it. So it's leaving the rest of the free-to-play players with nothing, and that doesn't feel good. But again, in saying that, unfortunately, this is a part of Gacha, and it's been part of Gacha for the longest time. And sorry to be sounding like an uncle here, but like when you get to the point where there are certain banners where you can only roll in them by using pulls that you've spent for, like if you say you've saved up for months and months, you got hundreds of pulls, and you can't use a single one of them on that banner because that banner is paid pulls only. fuck,
Yeah.
that feels bad. But that's also something
Yeah.
that is quite common, unfortunately, in the gacha
But they
space. So
did
it's
it
like
for
this is
Zanny.
something where, like, yeah.
They did it for
Sorry?
Zanny. Do you remember?
saying?
Like they had
They did
an event where like you
Yes.
could actually do polls
Oh,
and you
yeah,
get
yeah,
something
no,
back
for
for
sure,
that. Like
for sure.
they should implement that too. That's
for
what,
sure,
if
that's
they're
what-
doing this spending event, they should also do something like that too, where just doing polls can give you something back as well.
Yes.
Like I think that's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. It's like I've already laid out like just why I'm not really in favor of spending events in general.
Mhm.
Not enough, scam, too much, predatory.
Yeah.
So why just stay with
It's like
for what
not
it
even
is.
do
But
them in the first place too. Another
again,
point I would
when
like
it comes
to highlight
to
is
sorry, when it
yeah,
comes
go
to
on, my
people saying like, oh, spending events, oh, again, not to you, V, but I mean like spending event, oh, terrible, worst thing ever. I'm like, I'm sorry, this just feels like when gacha games were becoming into the normosphere, where they're becoming more well known. You have to spend money to buy characters. What the hell are you guys talking about? And then now it's just become normal. I think, and this for this time for EN, for global, should I say, when it comes to spending events, it's just you're not used to them as much. But unfortunately,
Mhm.
it is like literally part of gacha, and I do feel bad in the way of saying like it's something you've just got to fucking get used to. It just is what it is. What it
I
is, man. I'm
feel-
sorry.
It's as simple
My
as that. I
feeling of
mean,
it-
a gacha game is going to be a gacha game is going to be predatory at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and we can count it as predatory. Everybody knows, okay, the grass
Yeah.
is green, the sky is blue, great. So like, what are we going to
well,
do
this
now?
is kind of the same take as like saying, "Oh, well, the story is you can't expect that much goodness of the story because it's in a gacha game." But obviously,
But
Wuwa proves differently. So, not necessarily.
I think it's just a case of this is how I see it, of like I accept that it exists and I just don't want it to be worse. That's it. Like I just don't want it to be more predatory, and that's all I could do is cross my fingers and be like, I hope it doesn't get more predatory than this, because I think the way that it is currently is like at the limit of what I'm like, okay, I can deem this okay, like fine, but anything more, I'll be like,
I want
okay,
to touch on that. I want to touch
I,
on
I,
that.
I, I
What you
personally
just
don't
said
think
right
it's like
now.
that predatory when you say, "Oh, you get more stuff out of it," because spenders were going to spend anyway, and free to players weren't going to spend anyway. That's like
But
the
there are ways
extreme of
of
the.
doing it.
Of course,
That's the
like you
point of
can
it. There are
make
ways of
entice
doing it
people
better.
to want to spend within the game. Of course, so say for example, I'm someone that wants both Aemeath and Luke, right? I have like a 50-50 chewing in Luke. If I miss it, I might pull out the all reliable. All right. So I pull out the all reliable. I have this event that they themselves introduced. I never asked them to, but since they introduced it now, I guess, like Ryuku said, don't even do it in the first place. But since it's here now, we gotta talk about it. This is the form of appreciation you have shown me for spending money on your product. I already spent years of my life in your product, and I already spent some money, and now I want to spend more money. And this is your form of appreciation towards that particular uh, behavior of me, the player, towards your game.
But I don't think
And this is what I
think
have-
that's reserved for anniversaries. I think spending event is for the patch character. You're here pulling for Aemeath. You're pulling for this character. Will give you extra stuff. I feel like that kind of mentality is reserved for anniversaries.
Okay, was Lupa there? Since Lupa is technically works with Aemeath, since it's all for Aemeath, like why isn't Lupa there?
What do you mean, Lupa?
Spend more money and get Lupa. Which
I mean,
is
Lupa.
not the best.
Lupa's a character you could pull for right now. She's on
character
banner.
list.
She's on banner right now.
Yeah, why not have it in the spending event though? It's not the best. It's like almost Lene and Mornier, but like, why not have it there?
That would make it
Why is
more
Chameleon?
predatory
But I
now,
don't
because
give a-
like people would be pulling for Aemeath because they know that they could also get Lupa at the same time. Like this is the thing. Like, where's the line of like what would that induce more FOMO for people to spend having Lupa on the spending event?
No, but what people were spending on Aemeath anyways, what you said earlier anyways,
Right.
like, hey,
But
you
would
get
more
this
people now
second
spend?
best in
But would more
support
people now
for
spend
the character
because
you got.
Lupa you could get for free? That's the question. If yes, that's more predatory because it's more FOMO.
Aemeath is like the character, all right? Like very only like a small minority of the community is probably not going to pull for it, or like they just fumble their pulls. But like usually it's like these types of characters. It's like the Archons in Genshin. Like everybody gets those characters. Well, 80%, 90%, because there's always going to be that one guy. Not everybody, not me. So to me personally, it's like the lack of the roster, how little the pools are. It's like here's the thing. Instead of the one pool, just make it a whole 10. Here's a free temple. We want you to be addicted to rolling and be gachapon blind machine lover anyways. Like, here, we want to condition you to doing that shit anyway, just like they condition us to want to log in every day. There's a form of missing out when you don't log in every day. That's all psychological conditioning. The fact is, just give more to the player as a form of appreciation through spending in
I
your
would like
goddamn game,
to.
something they shouldn't be doing in the first place, is fine enough. So, like, if you're gonna do them right. Show appreciation to the player base. This is why I don't deem it
But
as predatory, because free to plays weren't gonna spend anyway. They're not gonna spend. So it's like, it is what it is. They're just gonna complain, but they were never gonna be a target to that in the first place. And then we can start talking about, oh, it's a gacha game. What the hell did you expect? It's what they do. It's just
That's where
business,
I am.
man.
okay,
Just where like it's a
but
gacha
Yeah,
game,
I
bro.
would like
business is
I
business,
would
man.
like to say something on to what you said just
At
now.
that point, sure.
Which it's the fact that what are they going to give us? Okay, but if you forget about the Moonlit path for a 1 second, and if you look at the pulls per patch that the players get when Wooden Waves makes a new version, it's always going to be a lot of pulls, a lot more than if what it's capable of being a hard pity, a bit more than that actually. And you need to take that into account. Not only that, but also the fact that we got a lot of quote unquote events, I guess, where you just join the game, and if you are an old player, you would get that entire thing completed. You would already get 10 pulls and then 10 standard pulls, and also the wings, if I recall. Like, you're getting a lot of stuff just for existing in the game, and we're not even talking about exploring and whatnot, or doing the other events that you can do. So
Hmm.
to say that we're not eating well, quote unquote, I mean, what more do you want them to
Think of
give
the
to you?
amount of like
Because
free polls that they've given for free to play players because of 3.1 in Aemeath. Like, they've given a lot for free to plays in this patch. It's probably the most like free to play friendly patch we've had in a while, considering.
Yeah,
yeah,
considering it's not an
and not just
anniversary,
that,
yeah, I would say so.
I also want to touch upon, for example, other things. Like, for example, the new weapons. I understand that you can get those weapons with 30 euros, or the equivalent of 30 euros in $30. If you get around 450, 490, you get to select one of these weapons that is usable for Luke. These new units, these new characters from 3.0 plus, they are they are very free to play friendly as well. Like, if you are someone who's like spending a lot of wishes on standard banner, because you get a lot of those always, you can use a lot of these weapons. Like, the pistol is great. It not only is good for Line, but it's also good for any other pistol user that you want to make a DPS. And these gauntlets, I mean, do I want to talk about, do I want to do I have to say anything about this? Gauntlets that also buff basic attack damage and has crit rate as a main stat. I mean, it's obvious that it's made for Luke.
Of
At
course.
least it's almost as good as his signature. So these characters, the way that Wuthering Waves, that Kuro Games is developing these characters, they are making them very free to play friendly in that regard. So, like, I understand that this is not good for someone who is like free to play, but you don't lose much by not spending it, by not spending that money. Now, of course, I agree with you. I think that the choices of the selectable resonators are just mediocre at
I
best. I
think it's
mean, let's
good
be
they're
honest.
mediocre.
It's either
I'll be real. Like,
yeah. Being
We
honest with
want
you,
more bitches.
I just,
sure. I mean, Camellia, GC, okay, fuck that. You're just gonna get the extra shorekeeper con if you're
yeah.
gonna get that, right? But like, if there was I'm just gonna make an hypothetical scenario for you, V. If it was like all the characters of the roster that are limited from
Mm,
2.x, would your opinion have changed about this event? The fact that you can select one of the 2.x characters
yeah.
until she's in.
If you add also the free pools, like add more pools to the roster, it's like instead of the one pool, you make it a 10, etc. Yeah, that'll be a good event.
So it's
Shit, I might consider
so
spending.
it's not the fact that so it's not the fact that it's those free characters that's the issue to you. Just want to make sure.
If you want to keep 1.0 characters, shit, you could have even put Yin Lin there and shit. Like, I don't mind. It's like, more variety of options, especially considering 2.x characters are also a lot. People were saying recently, like even Zani is now challenged as a DPS, etc., etc. It's like just offer us more choices. It's always better. That's it.
Okay.
It's not the
Okay.
recent ones
I just
anyway.
wanted to make
It's not going to
sure.
be Augusta or Iono and stuff that just came out. So it's like, why not?
All right.
I mean,
okay.
they both just have reruns.
Yeah.
Like, but whatever.
Yeah.
I know,
they
I
both
know.
have
It's like a
reruns as
just
well.
avoid those that are in the
Yeah.
rerun and just put the
But
rest.
then, I'll be real,
put
we
the
just
rest
have
there.
characters that
Okay.
people don't really care about. I don't know. I just think it's a good thing that they already had like.
I
three of them
think
to choose
I think
from.
we're done with this conversation.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's-
think we're done with that. So, yeah, moving on from this topic and going to the second to last topic. Of course, that this microtransactions issues are problematic in this game, and there's not just this spinning event that is an issue about microtransactions. It's also the fact that according to Cabinetz, and we are moving on to that topic, the bike skins and all of that, those microtransactions that
Oh.
cost us 30 euros, 29.99 for Voyaging Star Chases set, and whatever is the name of the Shiza set that I don't
Mhm.
even care that much about to know the name
Yeah.
for. Yeah. I mean, Cabinets, you pointed this out. We started previously
Listen,
with V,
okay.
so I mean, what do you think about this?
I
I know that you bought this, by the way.
I did.
Whatever
Listen,
she's
the
gonna say, she bought
$25
this.
Aemeath bike is so pretty. Okay, it's so girly pop. I love it.
Unrelatable
It's so
streamer.
I love it. Listen, I don't
Unrelatable.
care.
Oh
I
my
don't care. Suck
God.
my dick. Suck my
I just
10-inch
exposed her,
fucking
by the
cock
way.
in your face. I don't
This
care.
is the
I
spending
got the
event
skin.
defender,
I got
man.
the skin. I don't care. It's pretty. You can like modify it. I love it. Okay, I don't care what you could say. Y'all can say I'm the worst person alive. I'm part of the problem. I don't care. I will be part of the problem because yes, I will use this $25 skin bike. Look girly pop as hell. Not have it be for any other region. But no, I do think it's wild. $25.
That's
It's
the
fucking
intro to the
crazy
video,
for
by
a
the way.
skin that you are. Sorry, $25 for a skin that you won't be able to use in like other regions because of traversal lock is stupid. But I will slay while I'm
Oh
using it for now.
yeah.
But she
forgot
bought
about
it
that.
anyways.
Sorry,
Okay.
it's way to get off my
What about
chest.
you, Ryuku?
I mean, they are her colors. So
My question to you, Riku, is before I pass the mic to you, what do you think about that? Do you also hate it and also bought it, or what do you think about that?
No, I haven't bought it. I'm not really one for that buys skins for what it essentially mounts and stuff like that. I'm just like, I just don't really give an absolute flying fuck about them. I'm really not much of like paying for skins in the first place kind of person. Like they'd have to be like
Me too,
pretty
me too.
damn good for me to like try and drop money to get a skin. Like I've got the Zani skin, for example, but that's just because I was paying for the daily login thing, and it's like
that's what I do.
I've got them left over. I mean, okay, if I've got them left over, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I really don't care. It's just skins just do not bother me at all. It's just something like
Mhm.
those that are into skins. It's something for them. It's not for me.
It's just cosmetic.
It's gonna sound weird.
Yes.
It is like
It's just
because it's
beautiful.
purely cosmetic. I literally could not care less, and that's just
Mhm.
for me, you know. But the cap does bring up a point about it being limited to a very specific region. Like you can't use them in 1.x area, like Huanglong or Renacita, and theoretically you won't be able to use them in 4.0 wherever we go next. I want to say New Federation, but we don't know yet because it's whatever. So yeah, just say that it's a skin that you're spending that amount of money on for something you can only use in a very specific region is kind of not the best. But again, in saying that, it's like
It's still up to your choice. But yeah.
yeah, I'm like it's cosmetic, it's a mount. I'm like you spend the money however the way you want. It's up to you. I really don't care.
I mean, it's like the same way that we can talk about the skin users, like if it's a smart choice to spend $30 or 30 euros on a bike skin on a video game, but at the same time, can't we make the same argument for anything that we spend on gacha games? At the end of the day, it's still going to be a waste of money. We're not going to get our money.
Oh,
Are you
it's always
making a
no.
stupid
extend
greedy
it
take?
beyond
Blaze
Gacha,
it
by
away.
the
Is
way.
Blaze making a stupid greedy take right now? What are you doing?
Stupid greedy, greedy.
Yeah,
You're stupid greedy. Shut the fuck up.
Probably. Like it's like we are maybe I mean there was a guy, I don't remember who said something like this, but these 30 euros could have went to a game on Steam.
Mhm.
right? It could have been to a better game. Instead of that, we are getting a girly pop skin. But yeah, what about you, V? What do you think about this
Uh,
microtransactions incident?
I mean, the way people spend their money is like I think something we can all easily agree on. It's like everybody's gonna spend their money on dumb shit. It extends further beyond gacha, in my opinion. Like a lot of people have spending problems. We all are guilty of spending our money on stupid shit. All right, it's what we do. We're all programmed and spawn camped into being mindless consumers and finding joy in spending our hard-earned effort and our hard
Listen,
money on
the way
dumb
the
shit,
world's
of course.
going, sometimes spending money is the only thing that brings us happiness right now. Let's be real.
I know. Hey, I'm not. Look, I'm not. No, nothing I can say to the contrary. Hey, that's the only way you
So
can cope.
we just let me get this straight. So Cabinetz, what you're saying is because the world is completely
The
turned
world's fucked.
upside
The world's
down.
absolutely
No,
fucking
it's
fucked.
fun.
And we're all
It makes
fucked.
me
We're all
depressed
fucking
to
only
think
fucked.
about
To be
everything that's
happy.
going on. Me getting a $25 item skin at least brings me some fucking happiness, okay? This dog shit world. Let me have it.
I mean, hey, I mean, we can spend money on like some ice creams. You know, we can spend money on little skins on a video game. It is what it is, man. We do what we want with our money, and if it's what gives
Yeah.
us certain amount of joy in the moment, it is what it is. I mean,
Yes.
I used to spend so much money on video games. I mean, I still spend because I play gacha. I mean, let's be honest. But I remember spending around 2,000 euros on not CS:GO at the time, that did not exist.
Jesus Christ.
On Crossfire, which is like a Chinese CS:GO thing, and
Oh.
that was in the span of 3 years. Okay, so
Wow.
I just want to make that clear.
Okay,
In the
fair.
span of 3 years,
Fair.
it was 2,000. Okay, but that game got this. We don't have that anymore in Europe. However, did I have fun? Yeah, I did have fun. I realize I know for a fact that the moment that we spend the money, it's done. However, the fun is what
That's what
what matters
matters,
the
right?
most.
Like if gacha games are like
Yeah.
a hobby
And
to you
plus,
and something you
over
enjoy, then
time,
like
you
who cares?
compound.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I just want to talk about I mean, like the entire situation with the game. I mean, the last closing thoughts about the game. I know we talked about a lot of things, more bad things than good things actually, with the microtransactions, the spinning event, the transducers and whatnot. But overall, what do you guys feel about Wuthering Waves nowadays? You know, compared to when you were starting out in the beginning of the game. Did it go to on a good direction? Did it
I
not go on a good
think
direction? What do you guys feel about the game?
I think Wuthering Waves has entered the state of like I think for the best part of a year throughout the whole of 2.0, it had to prove itself. I think Wuwa was at a state of where it had to prove itself of why it was worthy to be like a top gacha, why it was worthy for people to play. And it created a community of people that were very rabid to fight for it, to fight for why this game is good, and why it should be played. And I think now we're at the point of like equilibrium where it's proven itself and people don't have to try as hard to prove why the game is worth playing now, and we can just enjoy it for what it is. And I think that's a good thing of where it's at. Like it doesn't need to be, it doesn't need to be this game that's divisive for people anymore. It should be like, we like this game. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. We know the good things about it, and it's proven itself, to be honest. So I think it's in a really healthy spot, and it's making a lot of goddamn money. So hey, I think it's doing fine, and I think it's chilling.
That sunk cost fallacy, man.
What about you, Riku?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've touched on my general thoughts of Wuthering Waves and where it is. Like this, if we're speaking specifically about this current patch, I'm really happy with where Wuthering Waves is right now. I mean, of course, we have issues with things like the transducers and spending events and such like that, and that's perfectly fine. But when I look at Wuthering Waves as a game, like with the story, the gameplay, the graphics, the music, the environment, also thing, I really think that right now it's in a pretty good place. My only main criticism has been so far, well, ecosystem, yeah, but putting that aside, the story, as I've mentioned a couple of times now, like the predictability, like the formulaic nature that we've found ourselves in many of the patches in the past 2.x and even before then as well. But again, like I said, this is just one patch. They could, in the next patch, they could just go back to business as usual as they have been for the previous patches. But I really do hope that they continue at least this level and this style of story and storytelling as well, and consistently bring out more lore. I want to know more. I really do want to know more about Rover, because like I said, I don't hate Rover. I've had problems with Rover as a character, but I don't hate Rover. I don't hate that he's the main character. I don't think that other people should be the main character. That's not what I'm saying. I want to know more about him. I'm really curious about where he's from, what's going on. I do think there are some issues to do with Rover, although saying that more specifically, Abby. I'm not a fan of Abby. And for the simple reason, not because it's a mascot, and I can understand why people say that, but I think that they introduced Abby a little bit too early into the story. Like having Abby as a thing that they could bring up to like near towards the end there, like that would make a lot of sense. I'm really curious to find out what's going on with Abby, but they brought Abby in too early. Abby's kind of overpowered, that they can do all this kind of thing, and
he feels like the Deus Ex Machina, right?
Exactly, and they always have to find reasons, excuses to not include Abby on. But when they're not including Abby, they've got to find another excuse to bring Abby in for the story to do nothing that doesn't really do much. I'm like, I just think Abby was a bit too early. But putting that aside, I am curious to find out what is going on with Abby. Like they mentioned, like the Abraxas. Why did you betray us? And like that's a curious line. Exactly. I'm really curious if they can expand on that in the future. I want to know more about that. More about Rover and more about this world, Exostrider, all that. So if they can deliver on that and deliver in such a way that again, this is my personal opinion about how I personally enjoy it. If they can deliver the story as they have done in 3.1, where I enjoy everything that they've shown me, I'll be pretty happy. That's my opinion.
That's nice. That's nice. A good, totally not negative criticism from Ryuko. I know, a shocker, a very big shocker. What about you, V? What do you think, V?
Oh, to be honest, I never really thought about it. Truth be told, I never really thought about it. Let me think here. I think of the overall game. Okay, first of all, I guess I gotta say this is my gacha game currently. Like this is definitely my side game, and like the game I try to keep up with the most, for sure. It to be honest, it didn't really have to, for me personally, it didn't really have to prove itself at the start because it's obvious. It's obviously a superior product to what we had in the market. This is if you're like a normal gamer, old school gamer, a normal old school gamer, easy pickup. Considering today's norms and people just don't even want to be mechanically challenged, I can see why it was a bit of a discussion around the time, especially considering what Wuthering Waves was trying to capitalize off of as an audience that was already pre-existing from Genshin Impact. And let's just say Genshin Impact isn't really the most mechanically challenging type of game. You take into consideration the bigger scope of gaming. Shit, even an argument could be made that Wuwa wasn't that challenging. But anyway, I think the story we already tackled that, et cetera, et cetera. But like for me personally, it still feels to this day that Wuwa is the place to be in Gacha. Like if you're a somewhat of a seasoned gamer, there's so much to do. It offers so much. There's so much skill expression and things you can do as a player. So I don't know, man. I feel like that's the place to be for normal ass old school gamers. A bit of an unk take there, but hey, calling it as it is.
Okay, bet. Now, I think that the game is in such a good spot, and regardless of what people might think, whenever I trash talk games, I mean, I do mean it from the heart. I think that games should be should force companies, like different companies should force other companies to do their best, and it's good to have competition on the market. The fact that Wuthering Waves is at the moment the best exploration gacha game out there doesn't mean that there could be something that could be better in the future than this. And it's good that there's new games that are going to show up slowly in the future, like Neverless to Everless and other gacha games that will show up eventually. I think that this game has a lot to offer, even for someone that is starting right now. I think that yes, there might be some issues here and there, but overall, I think it's a good time expander. If you want to actually try out the game, you should try out the game. It's really fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Keep in mind that people online are going to be upset that the story in 1.0, but even if they still complain about that, it's still like only in 1.0. Most of it's good for what it is. It's good. um I did wanted to say something after that. It would be about the gacha space itself. I mean, I know it makes sense that a lot of people nowadays might have the different takes and different opinions about these subjects. But once again, some people are gonna agree with things that I've said here in this call. Other people are gonna agree with what Ryuko or with Cabinetz said or what V said, and that's fine. It's totally fine. The reason why we sat down and talked about these situations are, just to sit down and listen to each other. Even if we might agree or disagree with each other, that's fine. It's fine to have these type of conversations, and it's not between the people who play one singular game like Wuthering Waves, but also other types of games on the same genre. So yeah, I want to thank
Yep.
you all for being here with me, Cabinetz, Ryuku, V. I want to thank you all for, I guess, jump starting this, even though I was completely tense the entire time. I think we did something well. I think we kind of did something well. I guess the notepad does indeed help. Go on with the path of the conversation. But yeah, I think everyone did throw a lot of good points of view that a lot of people are going to associate with in the audience. So yeah, thank you guys for doing this. And yeah, anything do you guys want to
Appreciate
You
say?
it.
got it, bro.
Cabinets.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
you got it,
hosting
too.
it, Blazion. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
This is a fun conversation.
She's getting PayPal, by the way.
Yeah,
Later.
PayPal me $1,000
Hey.
so I can buy a million more Aemeath skins, please. Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
What about you, Ryuko? What do you have to say?
No, just I appreciate the conversation. It's been pretty fun, and like I mentioned to you earlier, just before we went live with this, like I really do hope that the gacha space, not just within Wuthering Waves, but just gacha space in general, can just get past this whole tribalistic bullshit. It's tiring, it's boring. I think, like you mentioned, like maybe in the beginning with Wuthering Waves, it might have had to prove itself, and the fan base had to prove that it was a game worth fighting for. But at this point in time, I don't think it really needs to be defended at all. Like the game stands on its own; it speaks for itself, and let it speak for itself.
Yeah.
When we do talk about games, talk about the game we're actually talking about. And I mean, I know that you know about this because we spoke about it. Like, try not to constantly compare games to one another. Like when you do talk about a game, talk about the pros and cons of that game itself. Don't say in comparison to this game over here, because that doesn't really help the conversation for anyone involved. Really, it just feels like it comes off as
I think there's
I feel
a
like
limit
it
to
does.
it.
I
mean-
I think making comparisons are fine
There
as
is a
long
limit.
as
There-
they're good faith and nuanced. Like if you have reasons
get
for
it.
doing it, but
thank you.
comparisons for the sake of shitting on something else, is not good faith.
Yeah.
it
conversation.
really does depend on how you go about it. Like I just want to like try and tone down this whole kind of tribalistic, like, because I mean, when you say like, oh, this game's bad, this game's trash, it kind of puts communities against each other. And I think we can all be better at the same time in certain ways and not try and feed into that tribalism. Like, again, I agree. Like, I'm not saying don't critique the games. Oh hell no, I love critiquing games, and people get on me for that as well. But yeah, I want to try and make sure that people tone down the toxic, negative, gacha slop type stuff that Ian
yeah.
has unfortunately become known for. So I want to try and do my part to like solve that issue. And I think this conversation has
good.
been a part of that as well. We can get more conversations like this in the future.
Nice. Thank you.
Absolutely,
Thank you so much
man.
for that.
Absolutely.
What about you, V?
I mean, to be honest, it's like I remember back in the day, when you're involved with both titles, it's pretty difficult to not compare because I'm like, okay, so when I log into this game, I'm treated this way and I like it. When I log into this game, however, I'm treated this way and I don't like it. So like I keep trying to somewhat force this one game or like this one developer to behave the same fashion as the other developer. And me not calling that out at that point kind of felt like I was doing myself a disservice. Like I'm just accepting things for the way they are because, like, why is this game doing me, treating me right, and this one is not? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But what really helped me, kind of like, let's just say, move past that is just dropping the games. It's like the moment you drop the game, they're not part of your roster. Like that's it. I don't have to really care or like keep comparing or anything. Like I can of course look at how the developers go about treatment when it comes to their player base. Sure, absolutely. But when it comes to especially looking at freebies, that's really what I like to look at the most. But like how mechanics and things are
3D,
done differently,
stupid.
just
What?
for sure. That's yeah. But
All right.
I'm kidding.
so it's like when it comes to tribalism, really, the ultimate problem I feel like is a symptom of a even greater issue online, and where people don't have opinions of their own and they seek validation for themselves as a person. So like they do this weird mental gymnastic where they merge their own self-worth with the game itself, or like they
Yeah.
whenever the game is validated as in I'm validated, and like every time I go about someone, oh, I said you said this about my video game, well actually no, you're this and this and this and that, and you have an echo chamber of people doing the same thing because they're all seeking the same thing. It's just this massive, like huge problem that's just in something as small as the gacha space shows like how dangerous it is really for us as people online, and how we should mind our behavior. We should be very careful of not only the words we say, but also the behavior we exhibit, and maybe look within, look at the mirror and go, okay, what the hell am I doing? What is this type of behavior? Why am I behaving this type of way? I feel like these types of conversation with oneself are very important and very self-improving towards oneself. And they just face it, the best thing you can do in life is always look out for yourself, a lot of self-improvement, and be better off each and every day. Like each and every day you're climbing up. I feel like that's the way to go about it. Anyway, to sum it up, I
Yeah.
went a bit of a tangent there. My apologies. To sum it up, uh, Wuwa is an amazing game. I feel like the community is has the solid grounds to be one of the best communities I've ever seen and been part of. The hostility is definitely at an all-time high now, due to what I just said. And if we could just tone it down a little bit, lower the volume on player versus player, and ultimately it's just us consumers versus a provider, as in provider, please do right by us, and we just keep it to that. I feel like the space would just be way better off.
All right. Respect. Respect. I do believe, and just to close things, um, I do believe that the space does need this. The space needs us as content creators to take the step forward. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. We are not perfect. We are probably the most imperfect people out there to
I'm
do it. But
perfect.
if we
Shut up. I'm
content
perfect.
creators who yeah, Ryuko is perfect, of course. He has a wife and a daughter.
Um,
No, but like compared to every one of us in this call, and we've dealt with a lot of drama. We know what it is, and we should be the first ones
I
to
haven't.
make the step for a better.
Shut up, you.
Yeah, V, you fucking
Okay,
fence
he
it up.
has, but
Yeah,
he
you
talked
slid
about
up.
it. Okay, consider.
I
All right.
haven't.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna start
All
beef
right.
for UV right now.
I'm,
Come on, let's go.
I'm cool, man. Shit. Shit, if anything,
But that's the thing.
shit, if anything, y'all should calm down. Hey, you want to fit me, bitch? Y'all should calm down, man. You should get me
But
some
that's the
apples in
thing.
the morning. Those do
But
good,
that's the
man.
thing. I think that the entire space needs this. I think this is the right direction to make, and I think that hey, once again, if this is what the people want, if people like this video, if people li- have been liking the stream so far that Cabinetz did on her channel, if you want to see more of this, I myself will make that sacrifice, quote unquote, of changing my channel for the better. I will make the first step if that's what I need to do.
Good.
And once again, my channel is about Wuthering Waves, and it was about comparisons, but I can easily stop that because I know for a fact that it's just rage bait. I can do other types of content if I wanted to. Even if I get 100 views, it doesn't really matter to me because I do it as a hobby. So to me, it's for fun. So yeah, it's all about making a better experience for everyone in this space.
I just
And I
want to
think
talk
we
about
should.
video games. I'll be real. I just want to talk
Same.
about video games. That's it.
Same.
Like,
At the end of the day, we are all losers, and we all like the same stuff. We all like video
Yeah.
games, and
I don't
let's
think
be
things should
honest,
extend to one person, and because of their takes about a
it
video
doesn't
game.
it doesn't even matter because at the end of the day, these video games are what supposedly united us. All of us have our own communities. All of us found friends for life, probably. Some of us even found wives, if not girlfriends, or whatever partner you of whatever supposed gender you have.
Yeah, I remember this couple did this Genshin Impact themed wedding. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, it's
Crazy.
amazing, and it's
Yeah,
what
they
we
met through
should
Genshin
do.
Impact, man.
It's what we should thrive this to be, right? So I just wanted to end that on this positive note, and I want to thank you all once again for being here. And yeah, we just reached the 2 hour mark, so thank you all. Goodbye, and see you guys next time.
appreciate
See ya.
it.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Great. Okay, that's done. That's
Appreciate
done.
I've been
you
stood up
guys.
for the past 2 hours. Holy fuck, my legs are tired.
Oh my god, only 2?
I'm gonna be honest
Oh,
with
you were standing? Oh, I sat down.
Yo,
V
can I say,
is totally
we're all
right,
fucked.
though.
I'll be
This
real.
shit
We
is-
want
is
peace, love,
so
happiness. We're all fucked. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Space is shit all, bro. Hey, it is what it is, man.
I'll
I
be
think this guy
honest,
could
man.
be-
Here's the
I think
thing.
he looks ugly, and I think, yeah, screw him.
Here's the thing. I feel like when is it time we also take some level of accountability towards the fact that we enable that, as in we give it attention? It's like a
I'm gonna be honest with you. I could do that, but it's like there's a lot of things that it's tough. It's tough to try to convert people to act on a better way. But at the same
as
time,
Substat pulls up
we
and he's saying,
cultivate
"Hey,
our
my
own.
video game is this or this or this." I'm like, "Oh, hey,
We
whatever
kind of
you're
like
saying, man."
cultivate our own audiences, right? Like we kind of cultivate our own
We
audiences.
covered our
If-
audiences,
if,
but I
for
think we have
example,
to
one day-
realize in the gacha space, I think any content creator that's been around here for a while now knows that we Ryuko is disappearing. Where did he go? What the fuck? No, sorry. We share a lot of we share a lot of audience with each other.
That was the Shadow Realm.
Bro, what the
Oh,
fuck?
as darkness, his old friend.
We share a lot of audience, especially on the YouTube side of things, with like the same grounds of
Yeah.
people. And I do think it's the case that the people that make the most content, that get like the most views, kind of do dictate a lot of narratives that go around, and that influences like everybody else in the space, because this is a niche genre. Like gacha games are big, sure, but in the EN space, this is a really, really niche genre, and so how one viewership gets passed around and sentiments get shared. So I think that's something to be mindful of. So while yes, we can all cultivate our own unique audiences, we have to be aware of how audience is shared at the same time.
That's
Indeed.
good. That's good. I do want to say that at least for what it was, I think it went well. We did touch on all the subjects that I wanted to talk about, so that's a big W.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
absolutely.
And yeah, it was awesome. I want to thank you once again for like making time, especially for Ryuko.
Yeah.
Fuck both of you, because I can make calls on any time of the day that I want with you
Bitch,
guys. It's
I
easy.
slept
But
for
for
5
him-
hours. I'm sleep deprived for your
You
ass.
have no you have no idea how hard it is, because like I really wanted Faros to be here. I wanted
Yeah.
who was them? It was like 3 people. Faros, even Tillian as well. I wanted a lot of people here, but the thing is, because they are on different time zones of
zones.
Ryuko,
Yeah.
it's
Sorry.
it's so hard. It's really hard.
So I
Sorry.
prioritize Ryuko over the gang, man. Hey, Ryuko.
Sorry,
I think having you
I've been trying to
boyfriend.
like do something with Faros for a while. Like I mentioned it to you before we went live. Like I've reached out to like say 15 something other different content creators. I mean, I'm trying not to like bite off more than I can chew. I'm trying to get like a cross promotional type thing to get as much positive content out into the space as possible. I've got conversations on with a bunch of like lore crafters, theory crafters, music people, and story, and just I'm trying to get as much of this kind of collaborative stuff out there and try and help the space heal, you know. And again, I mentioned before, like it's not even just inside of Wuthering Waves as well. I've also reached out to some really big Genshin content creators as well to try and repair those bridges between communities, because it's all well and good like us all being friends within this space, but like it really, I do think it does kind of like matter, at least to some degree, how the rest of the space sees the Wuthering Waves content creators and the Wuthering Waves community as well. So I want to try and reach out to them. And from what I've spoken to at least 2 of them, pretty big. They've both got like hundreds of subscribers each, and they're both on board as well. So that's something also in the works. And yeah, I also want to promote and like push to others to also do other kind of collaborative content by yourselves as well. Like just try and get as much stuff out there and reform the image that the Wuthering Waves community has had in the past year plus or so. Because I do think we're not beyond redemption for the risk of sounding so dramatic, you know, but like I do feel like a lot of people have left the space, unfortunately, because it has felt so negative and toxic, but they're not gone. They've just gone to another thing. Like from my experience, I've seen a lot of people just mainly stick with CN streamers on Bilibili and JP streamers as well. So they're not gone. They just want them to.
They just run away to a safer area,
internet
away from
desensitized. But it's like it's not that big of a deal, though. It's like what's going on in the little community. Like when you consider where we are, which is the internet. I don't know. Like, am I tripping here? It's like, it's not that.
I understand that these people. I understand that these people like they just don't want to deal with dramas and all that, and all.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with it at all. Like some of them just don't even like negativity in the sense of critique. Like some of them just don't like critique as well, and that's another demographic that's out there. I think it's probably not the best way to be, but like,
I think it's difficult because I'm someone that is a believer that critique is actually really important. Because good faith critique is the best kind of discussion, but you can do it in a way that's like positively reinforcing, you know. And I think that's important to have. And I think a lot of creators don't like giving critique because they don't want to have to deal with all the dumb bullshit from people being like, well, you're wrong actually, and then them having like negative PR because they're saying something other people might disagree with. And I don't know, like I'm someone that I don't care. I don't care if people disagree with me. I don't care if people think I have like whatever takes, whatever it is. I'm willing to give my criticism because I do. I like that conversation. And I think we just have to like make people feel as though that like it's okay to give critique. And it's okay if some people disagree. That it's stupid. People who are disagreeing are like being retarded or just
that's exactly you know. That's exactly the reason why I wanted to do this in the first place. And not just that, but there's also other stuff in the line. For the people who like Anfield, there's going to be one with Styx and School CJ. Yes, those 2 about Anfield. And I'm trying.
I haven't talked to the guy in a long time.
I'm trying really hard to get into contact with people from the Hoyosphere. Any content creator from Hoyoverse who wants to debate. Actual debate, like surrounded. I wanted to make an episode about that.
I would
love to make sure that
I already have fucked Soul. I actually want to have
Brand Online. If you could get Brand Online.
Don't.
Brand Online.
Don't. Not right now.
Brand Online is the type of guy who wants to do that.
Not right now.
100%. But yeah, it's like I want to have these types of conversations with people. That it's what actually is going to unify. And even if you have a different perspective, it's totally fine. Give me your reason for why you have that idea and try to tell me why. Try to convince me to change my mind, you know. Hey, change my mind, just like that. And that's what
I don't think that's needed. Sorry, I don't think it's needed to change my mind. Like I don't think it's needed to change anyone's mind really on this. I just think what's needed is to not to have your minds changed or to change the others. It's to understand the other side. I think that's what we need more. It's not about convincing. It's not convincing. It's about understanding. That's the main part. I think. I don't think this convincing and like changing people. It's like that sets up like another conflict dynamic. And I want to try and avoid that. It's all about understanding.
100%.
Yeah, the win
and family. Family
is the worst part.
Fucking bait, man.
Yeah. if you for example just if by just trying to make someone else understand your point of view, I think that's enough in
Yep.
my eyes. In my eyes. Now, of course, this is all very sweet. This is like a sea of roses and all that. It's easier said than done. But if everyone rows on the same direction, at some point something's gonna happen. And it starts with all of us, right? So yeah, that was nice. I have no idea what else to talk about. I think we're done here.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure
on Twitter
Ryuku,
for
it's
some
like
point and
midnight
Yeah.
and 24 minutes on Japan.
Yes, it
So I
is.
think he's going to sleep or something. So,
I can't. I don't mind either way. I mean, if there's anything else we guys want to talk about, it's been a while since I've spoken to V, since I've spoken to like Cap on
Oh,
stream
yeah,
anyway.
absolutely, man.
And I've never spoken to you before, Blazion. So like, we've done the thing. I'm good to hang out for a bit longer, but yeah, I'm fine either way. I don't mind.
all right.
All right, awesome.
I mean, I have nothing to say. I mean,
No.
we could talk to Cabinetz chat. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I get
That's
so-
good, man.
Let's just go.
Listen, I appreciate the conversation. I'm gonna go and play some video games.
Yeah, she has a
I'm
stream
gonna
to
go
do,
play
man.
some-
But Cap,
Yeah.
Cap, how much do you hate me? Like, I know you hate my guts, but how much?
You want me
Ooh,
to
we're
talk
going
about
there,
this
huh?
now?
No.
Oh, we're going there.
Okay,
No,
I
we're
said
not
this
there.
yesterday. I
Go
was
ahead,
making
go-
very
go-
clear. I was making very clear. I don't like holding on to grudges. At the end of the day, I don't
Me
like
too.
holding on to grudges. It makes me feel bad in my soul. Like it really does. So
Me too.
like
And energy consuming too. It's like I feel tired.
It's.
I was just trolling, by the way. I don't.
I
really,
know,
like,
but I'm just.
You should go and enjoy your stream.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you, Blazon, for the hosting the podcast. I appreciate it. I fuck you
Alright.
guys. I hate you. Bye.
I
That was so rude. I'm sorry. That was so fucking rude, man. Oh shit. I'm so sorry. The W accent. That's rude. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I couldn't. Hey, listen. I was held by gunpoint. I was I just maxed out ending, but they wanted to talk to us. Chat, it's Valentine's Day, okay? It's fucking Valentine's Day. We're gonna be doing some Valentine's stuff, okay? We're gonna be playing great games. This is how it is. Also, I appreciate everybody who is joining in. I appreciate everyone who is joining in today at You Are Here Loser. I was like, Cap is quiet. Love in Deep Space. How dare you have a normal talk? I didn't hear a single comply. Listen, I got a couple of retards in my chat. You guys know I like PvPing. Yo, what's up? You're offline in Arkanites for 12 fucking days. Yo, we got a Saint Toadus chatter. Another dumbass 12-year-old retard who thinks that fucking means anything. When your Arkanites video coming? I think most of the people actually love Wuwa. We are so unemployed to watch these people. Reality, you need views, play Genshin. True Refrigerator has some points. 20 minutes ago we said bye, by the way. I'm the 911 views. Yo, are you good, bro? Every single time a chatter from that community comes into my chat, they give me more reason to think that community is just like the stupidest motherfuckers on planet Earth, man. It's great. So have fun, man. Oh shit. Oh shit, I mean to do that. So where are you? Yeah, goodbye. You can have a time of like half an hour. Come back when you're being less retarded. Can't wait for the peaceful gacha community era. It's Valentine's Day. Can we just be happy? Are there any games? Okay, legit. That's not a Saint chatter. No, it is a Saint chatter because he's using the points from his own videos. You're flying to get you for 31 days. I'm convinced his chats are all Russian bots. Are there any games that I could be playing that are good to play for Valentine's Day? Like, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Are there like something I could be doing? I spent my Valentine's Day getting dragged to the spicy librarian with the missus. Man, women love porn dressed up as deep writing, don't they? The queue was all the way down the street. Oh, holy shit, bro. That's crazy. Yo, W. Is it not true that Wuwa combat has been completely turned into keyword ignoring what the enemy does and just spamming intros using alt quick salts like a stuff what was P-Combat experience? Here's the thing. I'll be real. as long as you just do rotations and dodge occasionally, you kind of like defeat the enemies. I'm gonna be real with you. Like sometimes with some of the, like especially in hazards, you know, 3 and 4, floors 3 and 4, sometimes you actually have to be a bit more careful about like your timing of shit, and more with like the double pawn matrix as well. You got to take into account a little bit more strategy of how you approach things. But like, I really feel like you just do rotations and face roll, and it's fine. You know what I mean? It's just kind of how it is with Wuwa. I think, yeah, holograms are the one that are most technically, like, you've got to be careful of all the mechanics of is holograms for that regard. I enjoy Valentine's playing farming games like Rune Factory, Guardian of Azuma. Is there really no, like, Valentine's-esque games I could play? Any waifu games? Play with this? The fuck is this, man? Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. I never played Lollipop Chainsaw. I never played. Way true, play lads. I'd have to re-download it. I'd have to re-download the whole thing. What was my Valentine's date? Oh my god. God damn, do you have like an S3 Aemeath now? What the fuck is going on? Holy shit. Wizardry has bro, can you stop? Oh my god, bro, listen. Bro is listen, I tried playing this game a week ago, 2 weeks ago, okay? I tried playing and then I couldn't log in. That's literally the reason why I haven't played again. I couldn't log in. And so, like, it's just that barrier. It's just like, it's just annoying. And you say I'm as bad as him. Sponsored. What game is that? It's Wizardry. I've been meaning to play it again, but I literally tried and I couldn't log in. So it's like, hey, it is what it is. Wizardry annoys the hell out of me. I also quit it. Bro, the reason why I quit the first time, I got a bug so bad that it made me replay the entire game like 5 fucking times. And I just got really pissed off because of a bug. And yeah, Moxie with the double Aemeath was crazy. Dispatch lads. Get on Enfield and go on a date with Gilberta, then make a video. I'd eat my mattress from that. Play Genshin, Miliastra, or Story, best option. Did you not save Wizardry account before you made on Steam? If you uninstalled it. Huh? I'd have to check that. I'd have to check that. Bro, it's dude, I can't. Don't remind me, please. Don't. Bro, literally, I've never been that mad at a video game in so long. I can't. I think Saint has a crush on Mr. Pokey. Okay, don't make it weird, bro. Has anything happened since last night? I know that Saint got community noted. I know that bro got community noted. That shit's fucking hilarious. Like actually fucking hilarious. And ratioed by Grok. I have dispatch. I'm not doing a mega long stream today. But yeah, community note is wrong. It was a warning, not strike. Say got caught by Grok. That was hilarious. Like, even AI could point out his bad faith. Literally, even fucking AI could point out the bad faith. It's crazy. He lost to Grok also. Aww. Sad. Sad. And after you said he needs to get community noted in your stream too. I did say that. I did say yesterday, wouldn't it be hilarious if he got community noted? I did in fact say that. And look what happened. Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, I'm the worst nightmare. I am the worst nightmare. What is this? The curtain slowly descends and the spotlight gradually dims. As you push open the doors to the guest lounge, eager gazes turn your way. Conductor, Please accept this gift, along with the feelings I've nurtured. May its fragrance guide you to peaceful dreams. A most interesting improvisation. You've crafted yet another wonderful story. Come sit beside me, the night is still young. Chosen one. Jetavi made this chocolate just for you. Dude, man. And now Grok, man. Mount just got catch a break. I watch you both as I always have, to be honest. It's up to you, man. Listen, I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch people or should watch people. You watch whoever you want to fucking watch at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Got a link to just getting community noted. I'm sure someone could provide a link. Yeah, I'm sure someone could provide a link. Will you pull Tokai Teo and HSR? Wait, what? Wait, what? Sent over amazing illustration for you to Tokai Teo. Wait, what the fuck? That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. That's good. That's nice. I like that. I like that. That's cool. AW. You know? Hey. Collab when? Collab when? Amazing. Guys, I saw a really funny bookmark. Wait, hold up. While I was doing the podcast, I saw a really funny bookmark and I have to show you. Wait, hold up. It's this. Guys, look. Cutting off a narcissist from your life and radically accepting you're gonna be the villain in a delusional world and stop tier self-care. Oh dear. Oh, it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny because it's true. It's funny because it's true. I mean, was oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. What is happening? It's happened at 3 a.m. Was this your community note? The one where your community says there's no proof that you copyright struck my video and accused me of disinformation and libel when the post literally confirms that it was struck by you. HSR is a 3-button game. It's no wonder that you and your community have the reasoning skills of literal toddlers. Your main game is designed for disabled children. Bro's really trying. Bro's really trying. I mean... Oh no. Oh no. Oh bro, it like, oh man, like getting ratio of this bad is crazy. Tato just say Sate has his head so far up his ass. When did he say that? He's like a broken record, always says the same thing. It's like, I also don't understand why he wants Pokey to address the abuse allegation today. He said that today. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. The problem is that like I don't know why he keeps going on about like he has to address the abuse allegations, but he did. He literally did. I categorically did. Hatsune Miku Pom Pom. Oh my god. Do you want to get the ban here? Just say Pog. LMAO. I don't, guys. My tolerance for banning people is really high. Like I only ban you if you're repeatedly an idiot. Like we all know that. Hi Ethan, how are you, lovely? World of Warcraft. Listen, if you weren't a fucking filthy American, I would be down to play. This is the problem. I would be playing with you if you didn't make me play on American servers. Yeah, fuck you. Say would know that is he, you know, watched the video. No, he did. He did watch the video, in fact. So, I don't know. It's just whatever you could regurgitate to spew to your fucking audience that will believe you is just what he does. So, yeah. I think, do you know what I think? I think bro just needs to know when to just shut the fuck up. I'm gonna be real. Bro just needs to know when to shut up. Mental illness? What's a mental illness? It said ratio by Clanker. I can't. Satan was right. Hey, can you give us a summary about the Satotus versus other CC controversy and who isn't wrong? Do you think Sate is completely a lie or others spreading misinformation? What's your overall take on these situations? If anyone's lying intentionally, mention the name too. Based on recent X posts and searches in the Gacha gaming community, the feud involves streamers Satotus as CC's Skull CJ, Foxhole, and Mr. Pokey. I'm not even mentioned, W! It started with 2023 plagiarism claims, escalated to mutual accusations of harassment, underpayment of editors, homophobia, sexualization in thumbnails, mass reporting, and toxic labels, e.g. Satotus calling others racist PDFs, others implying rape by titles. Both sides present clips as evidence, but claims often seem exaggerated. No clear liar. It's a cycle of retaliation with partial truths. I'd say fault is shared. Verify sources yourself. So Grok is confirming that I'm literally 1v5ing insane. Not exactly what I meant. My summary was neutral based on public posts showing mutual accusations amongst several creators. It's not about sides or numbers, just a messy feud with shared responsibility. Always cross-check claims. Oh, man. It's so funny. Even getting ratioed by Grok is so funny. Hold on there, man. That's not what I meant, bro. That's not what I meant, buddy. Typical Taintontus move. Did you see this clip? What is this?
Endgame performance. And speaking about Gacha Smack, here is where Santones threatens, or rather insinuates, that he could end Gacha Smack's career if he wanted to.
That's the thing. I don't think Smack is a loser that needs to be crucified and have his career ruined for his takes. Because you do realize I could if I wanted to, right? Like, do people not understand that I could if I wanted to? There's no reason for anybody to be doing anything like that in this space.
Yep. Watch out, guys. Endgame performance. And speaking of...
And you know what? This is something that he said to me before. If you want more proof for that, this is something that he said to me before. In a similar vein. So like, hey, it's, you know, it's just editing, bro. Just editing. We'd be saying anything. We'd be saying anything. Smack was holding in it so hard when he saw this. Has Smack seen this Pokey's video? Still ain't Pokey fan, to be honest. That's fine. You don't have to be. Yes, probably not. I think not yet. Yes. It's very interesting. The Raw Saint VOD. It's very, it's definitely something. He's gonna ban Grok. Yeah, bro's gonna block Grok next. he's gonna ban Grok next. That's what's gonna happen. Blocked. Holy shit. Grok betrayed me. How would he even do that? It hurts. It hurts to read. Pokey videos editing is kind of weird right now. Show a good point though. Hey, I think the videos are fine. The videos are chilling. Okay, I used to do my dailies, guys. I used to do my dailies. I'm a fan of Pokey too. But I think his approach at least somewhat creative, and I will stand on this. It definitely is. Chibi update. Incoming 15 videos about Grok is a grifter. You can't trust AI, guys. Guys, you can't trust AI. AI, man, you can't. Yeah, no, you're AI bad. What are the chances? Let's get rid of these. What's your favorite kit in each gacha game you play? What do you mean? Do you mean character? You mean character I play? Grok is a hyper grifter. You could trust AI only if it agrees with me. True. Not the Grok slander. Cap, what about chibi version of your current model? I don't have a chibi version of my current model. This doesn't have a chibi mode. I apologize. There's no chibi cap is done. Guys, oh shit, chibi. Guys, you want to see? Look, hold up. Hey guys, what the fuck? Yo, hey, listen. Hey, hold up. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. Ew. Fuck you. It hurts to watch. Holy. My bad. For free. Hold up. Yeah, my bad. Hi, guys. I can see it hurts. Dirty tactic. What do you mean dirty tactic? What did I do? What did I do? Get bullied, idiot. Okay. Well, there's no need to be mean. There's zero reason to be goddamn mean, guys. I mean, come on. Funny. On Valentine's Day, refrigerator. Guys, why do you think this is going to work? I'm being real. Like, why do y'all think this is like going to work? I'm so curious. Yo.
Where are the feet, Tosas?
Where are the feet? Hold up. I don't have toes. I have boots. I have boots. That's what I got. I go boots. Sorry, my bad, guys. My bad. Alright. Here's the thing. Do you guys realize that I got called Captain Refrigerator for like a whole fucking year because of Tectone's community? It literally means nothing to me. It's like the playground level insults. It's like literally playground level insults that like it's okay. Haha, funny. At this point, you take it in pride. Show the bulge. You know what I mean? I will wait for your epic comeback, Cap. I don't there is no epic comeback. Like, I don't care. We even have a Cap fridge as an emote sticker on the Discord. No, exactly. Exactly, man. Alright. It's funny, not even an insult. It's like, good try, good attempt. Comply now. Care now, comply. I mean, it's just fucking stupid. Cap is gonna peg us on Valentine's Day. Were you and Saint friends? What happened? We were for a bit, for a time. We were for a bit, for a time. And then not. Is what it is. Also, I need to get rid of this fucking, before you go to Photoshop. No. No, don't save.
Look over here.
For free? Should have made refrigerator girl mecha model. Yeah, let me just like let me just commission a refrigerator model. You the fridge with a captain hat avatar.
Roving among the stars.
They're still just farming views. It is what it is. I hate boots. Alright, let me do my days. Hi V, how are you, lovely? Good conversation today, man. I need some music. What kind of music do we play today? Can we see your Aemeath build? Do you have a SIG? I do have a SIG. What kind of music do we want to play today? W playlist, maybe? Do we do W playlist? Do we do... Yo, hold up. This song's banger. You want to see my Aemeath build? Alright, bet. This is my Aemeath build.
A laser sword.
I used to double pawn matrix.
Pretty cool, right?
This is where we're at. Looks good. She's good enough. She's good enough right now. Let me turn this down a bit. She's good enough. Cat, will there be more convos like today? Love the discussion in this format. I mean, I'll be real. Podcasts are kind of tiring after like a certain amount of hours. I'm probably done yapping about that for today. I'm still always down to do open VCs though. I'm gonna be real. I'm always down to do open VCs. Wait, hold on. Let me go into my waiting room. Okay, as always, I'm in my waiting room. Anybody who wants to talk to me about shit, you can join. Alright, I'll even do his thing. Open VCs. Debate me. If y'all disagree with anything that I say ever at any point in time, I'm gonna have a policy now where y'all could just like come talk. I'll be real. Like, if y'all want to come have a chat about anything at all ever, you can hop in. And we
I
can
disagree
have a talk.
your take about the motorcycle in 3.1 BC. I like that hard, not easy to move 3.1.
Because I like that it's hard, not easy to move. I don't really know what you mean by that, but there we go. But yeah, on any topic, anything at all, if you want to debate anything, y'all can come and open VC with me. I think that'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to have that as a constant, to have that as like a staple in the streams, to have viewers be able to like come and talk about things or whatever it may be. I think it'll be fun. Let me move my chat again. I disagree with you because you have a mental breakdown 24/7.
Saint wife attacked me. Let's listen to this quote.
All right, guys. So as you can see, we have Captain.
What are we doing? Oh, I keep pressing the fucking thing rather than pulling you up. What are we? I've seen this like a million times. I've seen this a million times. What are we doing with this? Like, what are we doing? Is there a point to this or what? Because I've seen this numerous times. It's still funny. Aemeath could still be an anime. I wouldn't put it past Go to make it unofficially official. My man's is in the Explorer personified. He called me refrigerator. Oh my god, guys. I'm so upset. I'm so unbelievably upset by this information. Alright. What was I doing? Tacit Fields. OG Arcanite stream when? I might make that a sub goal of sorts. I need to make like an official sub goal. I feel like I need to make an official sub goal for something. I don't know what it is. We had one for Snowbreak. Do we do it for Arknights? OG Arknights? Because I'm willing. Nikkei? Nikkei. You want it for Nikkei?
Roving among the assuming master control. Locked in.
Yo, Blazion, I appreciate you, man.
Order executed. Stars. Hear my
Do you want it for Dead Space? Or a horror game? That'd be funny as fuck. Today I'm willing just to play games. I'll be real. Like I'm kind of mega down just to play games. Hi Ethan. Yeah, I'm willing to play games. Oh my god. Snowbreak, pull Cardathea, get married, get questionable comments at end of Valentine's. Monster Hunter? Asked to play what? I'm not playing World of Warcraft. I'm not. That did like no damage. I'm not playing World of Warcraft, guys. Fear and Hunger? Are you going for Luke? I will be going for Luke. Pull up, I don't want you like I love you. So now they don't want you like I want you. Why shout to Jesse Games the odd DMC5? Guys, I can't play League. I cannot play League. So now they don't want you like I love you. I can get vodka probably because it's a dude. On you like I love you, so now and oh! Here we go. Alright, done my dailies. W. Play Deltarune and let Shadow voice act. I've not even played Undertale. But that is if Cat wants to play Vampire Survival type game. So play Virgil with PGR. Peek with chat. I don't know, man. I just don't know what I want to play today. Peek could be fun. Hollow Knight Silk Song. I'm not in the mood for that. Undertale is best experience off stream. Metal Gear Rising. Do GeoGuessr. You know what? We could play Marvel Rivals. Do you know what we could do? We could play Marvel Rivals. I could do a sponsorship at the same time and play Marvel Rivals. Overwatch? No. Kingdom Hearts? I've never played Kingdom Hearts. For the vibes, then W.
All systems green.
Sounds fun. Wait. Expedition 33. Play the Flying Cat. GeoGuessr is fun, but I don't know if it would be best. Bro, I played GeoGuessr a lot on my stream in the past. Capturing sponsors? Yeah, I got a campaign to do Marvel Rivals. I could fucking do that. Play High Guard? I'm not playing fucking High Guard. 100 gigabyte for Marvel Rivals? I already have it downloaded. I already have it downloaded.
Running self-diagnosis.
Oh shit, there's an update. Wait, hold up. Oh shit, how big's the update? Play Concord. Have you played Detroit Become Human? I have played Detroit Become Human. Detroit Become Human's a great game. I don't know if I call it well, it is a game, but like it's really fun. I like it. 200 gig update. Please tell me there's not a 200 gig update. How big is this? 20. It is 20 gigs. It's 20. Oh my god. End my life. 20.
Running self-diagnosis.
We'll do it anyway. Play Dota 2. Dota 2. Bro, I don't know how to play Dota 2. Dude, I last played Dota 2 11 years ago. I've only played 30 hours 11 fucking years ago. I am not playing Dota 2. Last played August 8th, 2015. It's like League, but better. I know Rendu's been playing some Dota recently. Oh, fuck off. This is worse than saying it was ass. Say something. Dude, I'm just not a huge MOBA person.
Running self-diagnosis.
I'm just not a huge MOBA person, man. You could try a good single player one of these days. Oh my god, bro. I'm sorry.
All systems green.
Play Friend Slop with Saintone. I'm down to play Friend Slop games. I'm so 100% down to play Friend Slop games. Skyrim. Play Yap Yap. The fuck is that? DMC5 with Friend Slop? Lockdown Protocol? No. Doki Doki action game, Lethal Company. Skyrim mentioned. Rat game with Aethoma. I'd have to buy it and send it to him, and he's not even awake yet. Aethoma's not even awake right now. Yakuza games. I'm down to play a single player game. I could play Crisol again. Play Peak with Jennifer Boki. Oops.
Alright, listen up guys. We gotta go in this wizard tower and vandalize it. There's gonna be monsters around, so we gotta be super careful. We all have these wands we can use to pass it.
Let's go! It's open. Oh look, a lamp. Whoops. This
I would be inclined to play, but this is the most staged, fake advertisement of my life. Like, I'd be inclined, but this is the most... Hey, guys, we're going to go into this thing. Oh, fireball! Shit! Like it's literally okay. I'm not stupid. Like it just makes it feel a bit more cheesy. I don't know. I know Frostpunk 2. I made Chepic Politics. Play Ultra Kill. Do you want me to play a scary game? Do y'all want me to play a scary game? Mugenics? What the fuck is Mugenics?
Rubbing on a cat, then that cat gets all fat. Not too sure what's up with that.
I'm so confused what this is supposed to be. Build the ultimate cat army through tactical breeding and send them into deep, challenging turn-based adventures. Draft abilities, collect items, and manipulate genetics across generations in this roguelike tactics game from the creators of The Binding of Isaac and The End is Nigh.
Yeah, I think my cat's sick. Yeah, he's got a broken neck. He has horrible IBS. His mouth and one of his ears are missing. His soul was removed by a Kandarian demon.
What was that last one?
He's taken a shotgun to the face a couple times.
What?
He's got rabies, I'm pretty sure, and he's made a deal with the devil. He was stabbed repeatedly in the neck, chest, face, and hair. He's incredibly dehydrated. He has depression. Who doesn't nowadays, right? He appears to have a conjoined twin. I don't really. He has a gambling addiction. He was probed by aliens. He was mauled by a large headless beast. His tail appears to be growing ahead. He has ADHD. He got into a fight with a dog.
Mugenics, coming to Steam February 10th, 2026.
What the fuck? I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Guys, I'm a little bit scared.
Running self-diagnosis.
I'm a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little bit scared. What the fuck? This game where I become a fellow Saint support. Guys, do you want me to play this? Wait, do you guys want me to play this? Not gonna lie, yeah? Yes? Alright, can we get a poll? Do we get a poll? Should we get a poll? Do y'all actually want me to play this game? Everyone say yes. This game is really cool. This game is harder than Wuwa. Yes. A little. For the holidays. It's cats, so no. It's a good game. It's your choice. It's drum dev of The Binding of Isaac Super Meat Boy. You have 10 seconds to vote. Okay, chat. Yes, no, or okay. Okay, right. There's a poll. There's a poll. Guys, there's a poll going. There's a poll going right now. There's a poll going right now. Hell yeah, no, or yes. Okay, it seems like I'm playing the game. Okay, it seems okay. It seems okay. Okay. I hear you. Okay. I hear you. Fine. Okay. Fine. I'll get it. Mugenics. Okay. 22 pounds. Okay. Wait. Hold up. Give me a minute. How about Fall Guys? Bro, that game 07. Dude, that game, I'll be real, that game kind of fucking 07. Does it not exist anymore? Doesn't it, like, not exist? Well, what's up? What's up? I think it's $22. How nah? It's 10% off right now as well. Fall Guys in 2026. I know, crazy. Okay, buy. I can't believe I'm buying this, bro. I cannot believe I'm buying this. Okay, this is stupid. Okay, it will be installed after my Marvel Rivals. After my Marvel Rivals, it will in fact install. There we go. Okay, Mugenics obtained. Mugenics obtained. Want to play Fall Guys? Go to ZZZ. You played Disco Elysium before? No, I haven't. I'm not really interested either. Another one for the played. It was 4 hours. I played for 4 hours, but probably. What the fuck is that? Jay, you piece of shit. You piece of shit. Guys, as always, I have an open VC if anyone wants to come and talk and hang out. You know, whatever it may be. Hey, there you go. We have no right to vote. Oh yeah, YouTube chat can't vote. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, YT chat. Among Us? I'm not playing Among Us right now.
Whoa, princess.
Judge Pontus.
So dumb.
Shut your bitch ass up.
What are you doing?
Running self-diagnosis.
Shut your bitch ass up.
So are you just gonna like ignore Virgil for like the rest of time?
No, I won't ignore for the rest of time. I promise.
Are you sure?
No,
I know you played him in PGR, but like DMC5's calling. We've already been cooked.
Princess.
YOLO.
I know. I
What
will.
Okay, everyone. Okay,
bitch.
everyone's just coming in now. Okay.
What a nasty, vile fucking cunt.
Okay, true. Now, for the if you're gonna play DMC5 Virgil, unironically consider Metal Gear Rising one day. Anyway.
Okay, I will. Oh my god, bro. What a bitch, bro. That's the best sound clip of all time. That needs to be my... Guys, I feel like if that was my sub sound, unironically, I'd farm mega subs with that. If I just made that the sound. Like, unironically, I feel like I should do it. Do it? Okay, wait, hold up. Hold up, wait, let me change that real quick. Do it. I got it ready. Hold up. This is so funny. This is so funny. Log in with Twitch. Gift subs. It would be kind of epic. Does it have to be debate? No, it doesn't have to be debate. Okay, where are my widgets? Where are my alerts? Activity feed, bits, followers, donation goals. No, I need shout out subathon, Wheel of Fortune. Shit, I forgot what everything is. Chat overlay, integrations, Twitch. Imagine it's views subbing to call you a bitch. They wouldn't do that. They just wouldn't watch. They just wouldn't watch. Alerts. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Alerts. Okay, where the fuck is it? Bad words? No, wait, alerts. Subscription.
Self-diagnosis.
Okay, volume, sound. Yo, chat, can you give me the MP3 but the shortened version? Yo, chat, can you send me the shortened MP3? Yo, can one of my mods send me the shortened MP3? Yo, can you send me the shortened MP3 of me getting called a bitch? Yeah, with the cunt. With the cunt. When Twitter knows what's going on recently.
Running self-diagnosis.
Yes, the bitch clip with the cunt. Yeah, bro, I tweeted this earlier. Well, no, I showed it earlier. It's great. It's great. It's great. I'm just gonna pull the thinking face again. No! No! I've reached my daily limit for this action. Oh shit. Brother. There we go. DMs? Okay, this is about to be peak. This is about to be peak. Yo. Sending? No. I need an MP3, you dummy. I need an MP3.
What a bitch. What a nasty, vile fucking cunt.
All systems
Okay, perfect. Okay, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Hold up. This is absolutely perfect. Wait, hold up.
Chud Tot is.
Okay. Saved. Okay. Saved. It now works. That is now my sub alert. That is. Okay, that is now my sub alert. Can someone test it? Sorry, I'm not trying to farm. Can someone test it? Wait, I need to see if this works. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me save it. 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 Let me save it. Let me save it. Let me save it. Wait, hold up. Oh, wait. Gift subs. Wait, let me change. I had to change it for gift subs too. Wait, hold up. I had to change it for gift subs. Wait. Hold up. Wait. Hold. Okay, now it should be fine. W alerts. Okay, now it should be good. I might work if I feel like talking about that fellow creator should absolutely get you banned.
What a bitch! What a nasty, vile fucking cunt!
I'm turning it up so it's louder. I'm turning it up so it's louder. Oh my god, that's so great. It's louder. Yo, hi Lauren. Thank you for the 5. You didn't have to give 5. Holy shit. No, I'm turning it way louder. It's wait, hold up. Let me save it. Okay. For the people in the back.
What a bitch!
Wait, I was waiting to
nasty, vile fucking cunt!
I've got to save it first. Oh my god.
What a bitch! What a nasty, vile fucking cunt!
Louder? Okay. I'll put it. Okay, it's now 100%.
What
Wait,
a
hold up.
bitch! What a nasty, vile fucking cunt!
Okay, it's now at 100%. It's now at 100% loud. Perfect. Okay, it's at full volume now. There's so much force behind it. It's so great. It's so good, bro. It's so fucking funny. It's so funny. Louder.
What a bitch! What a nasty, vile fucking cunt!
It's so good. Bass boost the bitch part. Yo, if someone wants to get that audio and change it up, that'd be so funny. Bass boost it. Yo, if someone wants to bass boost it, that's fine. Remix it to some funk. Vodka getting animated short.
He looked into your scry glass.
Varka could easily have been the hero, so why did he go on the expedition?
What I can be sure of is that he saw a disaster.
Barbie, don't tell me. This was you testing him.
I'm really sad that Varka's animations don't look very good. I'm actually kind of sad that his animations don't look that great. It genuinely makes me kind of upset. All right, let me have a look. Someone's in my waiting room. Shadow, what do you want to talk about, lovely? Shadow, I'm scared. If you're coming here to talk to me about Cookie Run Kingdom, I'm not having that discussion with you. I'm not talking about Cookie Run Kingdom. Man of the only in. I need this. Masked romantic maid costume. Holy tits! What the fuck? Bruh. What in the boobs? Hold up. Nikkei is a 12+ game, by the way. Play Nikkei.
Running self-diagnosis.
Listen, I should make it a sub goal. I should make it a sub goal. Cause that's crazy.
All systems green.
850 subs? Well, okay, you know what? Fine. Fine. We're on 812 currently. Hold on, I got my sub counter. Wait, we're on 812 currently. I'll play Nikkei at 850. I need to update this. It says 812. At 850, I'll play Nikkei. Fine. Make a sub goal to gift me that skin. Do we all forget the Rover's buddy suit? Mr. Pokey, our streamer. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. You're so lucky I don't have money right now. Hang on, let me change my actual like shit. Let me change the actual goal itself. Hang on, stream elements. Nikkei story is very respectfully actually almost the opposite of Snowbreak. Oh really? Because I keep hearing that, like, even people who play Nikkei, it's not for the goon factor, it's literally for the story. And I'm like, I don't know if I believe you. Like, I don't know if I believe you with that. I'll be real. Like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Alright, streaming tools, overlays. Why not both? I'm a simple person, booba equals right. I watch porn for the story.
All systems green.
Okay, hold on. Let me edit this. Snowbreak. Settings. Nikkei. Play Nikkei. Nikkei. Count over 850. Alright, there we go. W. I think after playing Nikkei for 1 month, the goon effect is 100% there, but the story is pretty good and enjoyable. I was a non-believer too before I played.
Running self-diagnosis.
I played it and yeah, the boobs and tits are bait. The story can be a gut wrencher. Okay, well I'll be true. The goon is amazing. Doesn't have the vodka face, reminds me of this. I feel this is just a Hoyo problem. I'll be real. I really do feel as though this is just a Hoyo problem with their face. Like, Blade had this problem too. Blade had this problem. Like, it's just, I never saw the Genshin live stream. Should I take a look real quick? Are you gonna play Arknights, crazy lady? Which Arknights? Oh, what the fuck? Why is Nicholas Knight black-faced? Why is... Oh my god. Why? Nicholas Black. What the fuck is this, bro? Nicholas Dark. Bro, what the fuck am I looking at, bro? Dude. Is this allowed? Is this okay? I don't know. I don't know. Tectone, lol. It's just what? What is you're fucking kidding, right? He might be losing the plot. Listen, I got nothing against Nicholas. He's only been lovely to me. Nicholas has only been lovely to me, man. But that's crazy. Let's look at the Genshin live stream. I haven't actually seen it myself. Also, I've done my dailies. I need to do the end game. I might do that actually. Shit. Bro, actually there's so much I need to do.
Barca could easily have been...
Okay. Special program.
Come forth, Boreas. And then we will make our triumphant return.
I don't know if I like his voice. I feel like he should have had a beard. I do think he should have had a beard.
Boreas sweeping in.
fragments of an ancient god. Thoughts stored inside a blade. I suspect there is more to Mr. Varka's plan than what he's revealed to us so far.
Something seems wrong with that old wolf, though. The abyss. The wild hunt. Andreas?
The difficult part is, we can't kill him right now.
I can sense it. It lies in the north. It is the part of me that remains in Nodcry, from whence I came. Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas. You're holding back. I can tell. You do not wish to strike me down. If you continue on this path, you will die.
Save your breath. If you want to fight, let's fight!
I shall do as you wish, Knight of Boreas. This place shall be your graveyard.
Get home safe, Varka.
I dare say you...
Oh, why do I really want to play Genshin again? Why do I... Dude, why is it... Bro, I want to finish Not Cry. I'm actually being dead ass. Like, you guys know, I played the first part of the Luna Quest. Like, I played, when Not Cry first came out, I played it, and I actually quite liked it.
You must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas. For the next part, it's over to you, Outlander who caught the wind.
He who caught the wind.
Doesn't
Parties. Looks so good.
What?
Beginning of every.
And the crazy part is, a whole bunch of that is still a mystery.
I know, right?
Okay, I don't really know if I care enough to, like, watch the special program. New Genshin account incoming. Guys, I was a day one Genshin player. Is that surprising for you to hear? I was day one launch day Genshin player. I pulled Venti in my first 10 pull in the game. Hey, I stuck around. I haven't played Genshin since 3.0. His animations are good, but not spectacular. Fake? Nope. Only play story one day. You will not disappoint. Gameplay stream. Frick you had to go to pay and got Mona. No, you didn't tell us your first day stream. Launch Genshin was awful, very childish even. I mean, yeah. Do you know what I like though? I like doing multiplayer. Dude, I like doing exploration. Me and my other friends, we would just like do multiplayer and we would just like farm and whatever and do domains together. That's how we first played the game. And now you don't need to do that anymore. I got Klee. Do I need to go on a list? For JP Varka fits in better in my opinion.
Sa, Boreas.
Bro, I just think his animations are kind of shitty. Sorry. Are you sorry? Or do you wanna make some other terrible joke? Yo, if you're sorry for bad comment, okay, throw us a membership if you're really sorry. Yeah, if you're really sorry, throw us a YouTube membership. You know how it be. Anyway. He should have been a grizzled old man, to be honest. He should have had a beard. I mean, I don't know. I think they sound... I feel equally the same about them in like JP and English. I do like his JP voice. You get that from a $15 game? Okay. Chat, I'm going to change your mind. I can either play Mugenics or I could play through Not Cry. I could play Mugenics or we could do Not Cry story. Y'all can pick. I'll play Mugenics tomorrow or something. No, I've bought the cat game. I'll just play it tomorrow. Because I'll be real. Tomorrow is supposed to be my day off. Tomorrow is supposed to be my day off, so I'm willing to just like play like whatever games tomorrow. Yeah, what do? Mugenics or Genshin Not Cry? Vote now. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Look at the better gacha game. Play Genshin tomorrow off stream. Oh, you know what? It's kind of split. Oh, don't 50. Oh! Guys. Come. I hate you guys. You'll have to spin the wheel. Okay. Now we're locked into a 50-50. Now we're just okay. True gacha 50-50. Just vote. I'm not voting. Yo, hi Shio. Never give two choices. Keep it as it is. Wheel of Names. I voted for Genshin since it seems like you wanted to play it more. I've been wanting to not cry for a hot minute. It will be better if lost for the 50-50. Okay, how about this? How about tomorrow we play... Then play Genshin? Or do we do Genshin tomorrow? You know what? Fuck it. We'll play Genshin tomorrow. Fine. Today I'll play Mugenics and Marvel Rivals. Tomorrow we play fucking Genshin. How about that? DZZ tongue action. The tongue comes out. Her tail is so wiggly. Dude, her tail is so fucking wiggly. Like a snake. She's like a snake. Bro, it would be cool if she had a split tongue. I'll be real. It would be cool if she had a split tongue. Oh! Yeah, if she had a split tongue, W. Hey, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Genshin 2-hour story, only 3rd act. I wonder what kind of snake she is. A tongue piercing, that would also fit. Yeah, tongue piercing, split tongue, whatever the fuck it is. There'll be a mod for that. That would give me nightmares. It might make too many people uncomfortable. That you're right with. That you'd be right with. Alright. Let me go check. Do I have my Marvel? Okay. So, today we'll be playing Marvel Rivals and Mugenics. That's what's happening. I can get like a sponsor out the way. I can get a sponsor out the way for Marvel Rivals. And we could also do Mugenics. Cabinetz Terraria arc? Yeah, I've played quite a lot of Terraria. Okay, does anyone want to join me for a game of Marvel Rivals? Does anyone want to join me? Out of curiosity. Yeah? Hell nah. No, but I'll watch. Nah. No. I don't have it installed. That shit large as fuck. Marvel Rivals with new model will kill your PC. Is it actually gonna... Oh, please tell me it's not gonna kill my PC. Oh god. Is it actually gonna kill my PC? Am I gonna die? I'll just don't have the game. We'll probably nuke your PC. Play Black Widow. Don't play it. Already hated Overwatch in the end. Me, but the 3 hours I can. Didn't you have to update? Yeah, I just did. It's updated. It's updated now. I last played it December. You know, I would love to, but unfortunately I don't have it updated. Guys, do you not keep your games updated? Y'all just not keep your games updated? Alright, hold up. I've never done one of these before. I've legit never done one of these things before. No, I uninstall what I don't play. I'm employed, I don't have time for that shit. I only update before playing. If it's tomorrow, I could play. Always update. I gotta go, your boys. Be the boss. Yo, goodbye, Banana. We play good games with campaign. Alright, hold up. It depends. I only got 4 games installed. Wuwa, Nikkei, League of Legends, and Minecraft. So Cap is grifting rivals now, which some people say, oh no, I'm absolutely doing this to take a sponsor that is currently in my bounties, my sponsorships. No, 1,000,000%. Hey, 1,000,000%, bro. Hey, it's free money, man. It's free money. Play then uninstall. And then I kind of want to play Mugenics just for fun. Grifter. Grifter L streamer. Quit Wuwa for Marvel Rivals. Don't forget she's a hyper grifter. Yeah, I'm a hyper grifter, even though I didn't accept any sponsorships for that game. Kept trying to play a shooter. That's going to be interesting. I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad with shooters. I play Wuwa, Enfield, and Where Winds Meet. I just don't have the time for anything else right now. Okay, hold up. How do I do this? I don't even know how I do this. Cap, we've seen you play Arc Raiders. I played Nikkei and Enfield. We're just here for vibes. Alright, hold up. Let me test how bad this is on my PC. I'm testing how bad this is on my PC. Like, how bad is this gonna fucking run? Is this gonna run like dog shit? I started Genshin again yesterday. Not sure how long I'm gonna keep playing. I get Zibai though. How about Don't Starve Together? Nah, that game's... I can't be arsed with that game. I played that like 10 fucking 15 years ago. Wait, how don't... Where's this? Bro, 2013? Oh my god, bro. I played Don't Starve Together fucking 6 years ago, apparently. That's crazy. A GPU crash. Okay, great. We love that. We love a GPU crash. Let's see what's happening. Oh no, I'm lagging already. Oh, this might be a bad idea, guys. Wait, you know what? Actually, this might be a terrible idea. The game's not even open. Oh, Shader Cop is gonna make you lag. Get the PNG out. Alright, lads, time to whip the PNG out. Shit. Femboy tap time. Oh fuck. Even my microphone. Oh fuck me. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay, we're fine. Okay, we're fine, right? We're back. Wait, did this actually kill my stream? There's no way this killed my stream. Oh, fuck me. I think we're fine now. Abort now? Cap abort. We are not fine. Not fine. Still lagging. We are in fact not fine. Hmm. Stream on life support. We see oh no. Imagine a Doctor Strange portal. Mic is good. Stream is wait, my stream is frozen? Oh dear. Mic recovered? Do I just have insane delay now? Do I just have insane fucking delay? Chat, type 1. Type 1. Chat, type 1. Oh no. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Chat type 1. Oh. 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 A strange portal would actually fry her shit. I did refresh, still cooked. I think it will catch up eventually. I think the chat will catch up eventually. I think. Dude, Twitch became Internet Explorer. It hurt to stream. We're cooked. Cooked stream. I think I see 3 different timelines. I should have played. I should have played again, bro. Launching Marvel Rivals actually just bricked my entire stream. Chat, type a boba. I literally just arrived and the stream is dying. Classic cap. It hurts to load. Kid text to future. It hurts to watch. Should have played Genshin, cap. My stream is hurting. Yo, chat, refresh the stream real quick. Type a boba. Oh no. That was from before. That was the first time I said it. That was the first time I said it. Refresh Chatterino. Hang on. I'm gonna reopen Chatterino. Chat, type boobs. Chat, type boobs. Oh no. Oh no. No, I said boobs, not a boba. This is oh my god, this is so bad. No, this is like a 30-second delay. This is like a 30-second delay. Okay, wait. Okay, maybe not. Maybe like 15. Maybe like 15. Maybe like 15. I think it's getting better. Wait. I think it's getting better. Wait, I think the delay is actually getting better. Somehow. Just I think in time it will catch up. Type cock. Type cock. Like 24. The Wrath of Hoyoshil is attacking you. Okay, this is so funny. This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up, bro. Dog, this is so fucked up. Why did I have to launch Marvel Rivals and then my entire stream fucking died? Oh my god, this is, I hate this, bro. It's actually bricked my whole stream. Dude, this is actually legit bricked my whole entire stream. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. Why are you guys saying cock? She said say boobs. Almost 30 seconds. Chat, should we just say today is a write-off? Should we just, guys, I've been live for 4 hours. We had a podcast today. Do we just, hey, it's Valentine's Day. You know, maybe y'all go enjoy your day. Okay, how about that? How about, you know, it's fine. I accept defeat. I accept defeat today. How about this? Y'all go enjoy. Is it bad to restart stream? It's just, I'm just gonna lose like all my viewers. It's okay. It's fine. Even Marvel Rivals to farm drama. I've got to do some stuff today anyway. I couldn't do a long stream today anyway. Tomorrow we'll play games. Okay, tomorrow we'll play games. It's been 4 hours. I've been live for 4 hours. So, I need to go write a script as well anyway. So have fun. I appreciate y'all. You know what? Just fucking fuck it. Go have fun. Go do everything. Go say hello to Red New, all that good stuff with all of you. Have fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow instead. So have fun. All right. Bye guys.